Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Now that you're talking, it's very important that we record it. I got it.
He makes sure. Yeah.
Don't record anyone else. He just records his voice all the time.
Yeah, just toggle it off all night, so it's only you. That should be a good stream.
Some people are watching and it's just like.
I'll piece it together.
Can you put the Panta character sheet in the characters folder? I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah. Let's see.
People are gonna be watching with just like long pauses of silence, and then Bloodhound speaks up and doing stuff.
Hold on.
So Crash, have you ever thought about just like taking your favorite characters from all your players and putting them in one game?
So Lauren and I were talking about that. Lauren wants to, because this is Lauren's full-time job. Like he doesn't have to oversee the remediation of 30 school websites and all this other craziness during the day. Like he does Dungeons and Dragons and I guess theater stuff. I don't know, theater nerd stuff. But he was telling me, he's like, oh man, you know, dat money, and I'm like, bro, like the only way to make dat money off of gaming is like stream revenue. Like that's the only way to do it. Like you can make money, which will pay for like assets and a better Discord server and, you know, pro account for Roll20 and all sorts of cool stuff for sure. But like if you want to legitimately like not stress out every week that you're not making enough money and then somebody gets sick and you don't have insurance and blah blah blah, like you have to like have extra money coming in from other types of revenue from gaming. He's like, yeah, well, I'm going to talk to my games about streaming because, like, you're streaming and it seems to be pretty cool. And I was like, really? I'm streaming because I would like recordings from the player's perspective. So if people are ever like, why would I join your game? What are your games like? I could be like, watch some of these videos and tell me what you think. Which is a lot easier than being like, my games are the best because my mom says so and I have a gold star. You know, like that kind of thing. And he's just like, oh, yeah, well, like... I want to have a great stream. And I was like, man, that ain't gonna happen unless you make like your ultimate like group. And he's like, what do you mean ultimate group? I'm like, you got to take your absolute from all of your games. I think he's got like 8 or 10 games. I was like, you got to take your absolute best players from all of your games. And you got to tell them, I want to run an ultimate game. We got to stream it. We're going to have cameras. The whole deal, it's going to be some sweet homebrew. It's going to be like story driven, like Critical Role. You're going to be role playing your asses off, and I'm not even going to charge y'all for it because you the best, and we're just going to like put this thing out there and it's going to kick ass. And he was like, yeah, actually that's probably how you would have to do it. Like if you really wanted to have like a good stream that people like were really into and wanted to watch every week, you'd have to make like your dream team. You know what I mean?
It would definitely have to be story driven too.
Yeah, because like, yeah, it's cool to like, you know, watch people play. I guess this Abyss, the Acheron one, everyone's like super hyped for. But that's the thing, people get super hyped for everything that's new. But before you've even finished that campaign, the shine's worn off, and then people are excited about the next official campaign that they've launched. So like, even if you're doing an official one, you kind of have to like make it yours anyways, to like make it stand out, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so to answer the question, I've thought about it pretty heavily. Like what would it be like to have like a dream team group? And maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll like only run like one game or something, or maybe 2 games tops, and then just like one of those games will just be like the dream team game kind of thing, and then it'll just totally be for fun and for streaming and just to see like just how cool we could make it kind of thing. So
that sounds like work, man.
I know it does.
It is work.
So
it's you got to network as well. You can't just like put the stuff out there.
Well, that's the thing. Like right now, like I'm just like, again, like I'm just hosting the players who are streaming, and then I'm throwing the videos up on YouTube. But I'm not like paying to like for exposure for the videos. I'm not like spamming on social media. I just don't have time for any of that stuff. So, but if it's something people are doing full time, then for sure, yeah. What's up?
Sorry, I just looked at the last YouTube video you post. Are we really on session 63?
Yeah, tonight is session 63. Yeah.
Holy crap!
If you count all of Red-Handed Doom, yeah, then we're on session 63. So, but this is a fast leveling campaign compared to most. Like, at least from what I could tell, it's a pretty fast leveling campaign. Might not feel like it for you guys, but compared to other games, it's actually a pretty fast leveling campaign. So, like, a lot of people spend 2 years on a campaign and only get to like level 12 or 13. So that seems to be more the
That's
pace.
because they stop and fantasy shop and do the fun stuff.
There is a lot of fantasy shopping
and find all the treasure.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this recap.
Yeah, let's do it. Recap for us, Bloodhound. What happened last week at Scales of War?
All right, so last week on Scales of War, the Dreamer has awoken with feelings of betrayal and anger. With a perfect plan in place to get the key to the keyhole, Mage Hand happened. No fingers will be pointed. Rurik, an amazing chase scene occurred as the Order finally ran from their first fight with chickens. With a key slam dunked into the keyhole, the mouth of the Beholder statue became the entrance to a whole new world. Few members of the Order jumped into the portal, no questions asked, while others seemed to be left behind. As Bloodhound entered the portal, only Drasir was left, taking his own path to the Beholder statue. It seemed grim. Rurik redeemed himself by summoning an earth elemental that was actually freaking grappled the Dreamer, allowing Drasir enough time to leap through the portal. On the other side, something seemed off. The faint sound of farts everywhere. The Order was able to complete a long rest and are now ready to take on the real dungeon. Will the Order find the fabled Forge of Souls, or will it become another statue as the dwarves who man the forge have? Find out this week on episode 63 of Scales of War.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. Take DM inspiration. Good stuff.
Crash, I sent you a message on Roll20.
Yeah, I see. Alright, cool. So some fun stuff happened in this week's update, Roll20 update. At least from what I can tell. I didn't bother to read the update patch notes or whatever. Animated tokens actually show what they are on turn order, on the turn tracker. That's kind of exciting. But I guess in order to get that to work, a lot of character sheets lost their registered miniatures, so that kind of sucks. But you know, sometimes you have to take a couple steps backwards to make a couple steps forward. It's all right. Love you, Roll20. All right, let's jump into this. We are out of the Mines of Nowhere, and we are in what we think is the Forge of Souls. All right. Again, if the entire map loads for you, please reload your browser so you don't see the whole map. Sometimes that'll happen. I think I have Fog of War turned on just in case, because there's so much stuff in this dungeon that, you know.
Yeah, I think you turned it on last week.
No, we can't see anything.
All right, cool.
It sounded so disappointed for it.
Yeah, for real.
Well, usually I can, so.
Means it's working.
Gosh, appreciate that honesty. All right, so I think when we last left off, there were Doom Spheres, a type of beholder. This type of beholder is born from the dreams of beholders who have played too many violent video games. So be careful. All right, or I guess tabletop fantasy games, because not all beholders have enough money to purchase their own Commodore 64s. So let's go ahead and get started. Bloodhound with a 30.2 initiative. You're up first.
Alright, I would like to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
So I'm going to move here. And then fire on this one.
Alrighty.
Man.
Jesus. All right, so let's
Solid
see.
rolls.
A 12 doesn't hit. A 10 doesn't hit, but a 25 does. So that's 22 points of damage to this bad boy. Let's see. On top of some damage that it previously had. Does that bloody it? Let's see. Yes, it does. So that critter is bloodied already.
And then I'm going to take my movement and move right next to Caretaker.
Okay. Bloodhound, yeah, you see some stairs leading up into a darkened stairwell beyond. As you guys continue to fight in this large open chamber, 80-foot high cathedral-esque ceiling, dwarven statues, their faces and beards replaced with beholder faces / body, because I guess that is a beholder's body, is also its face. And their beards are hideous tentacles that kind of weave in and out of each other. Good turn, Bloodhound. Caretaker, you're up.
These are all the three that are close to people. Those are all like in melee range with them.
Yeah. These are very aggressive creatures. They have just flown down to the ground and have engaged with everybody.
I will go ahead and shoot at the one near Pant.
Okay. Oh, that is a hit. And you'll get sneak attack as well. Because it is adjacent to an ally.
40 points.
Okay. P good, I guess. P good. Yeah, so 40 points of damage. It is instantly bloodied from the attack.
And then I'll go ahead and kind of shift in some towards the stairs. A little bit.
All right.
Right there. No, yeah, I think that's, no, actually, before I shift,
Okay.
I will look at Dressir, who's,
Okay.
and I will, bonus action help, Dressir. Dressir, if you can hear me, aim for its eye. And I'm helping him on that one.
I expect nothing less from a 16th level character. Good advice. Good advice.
So you have melee help on your first attack against the one right in front of you.
Alrighty.
All right.
And then I will take my move action towards the stairs.
Up Hantuk, you're up.
Ah! Action disengage.
Okay.
Take Cheddar with me. I can't move Cheddar. Cheddar should. He stays in the whatever butthole or whatever he stores them in. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I think by now Pantuk probably installed like a marsupial pouch in his stomach or something. Like
yeah,
that seems like something he would do.
yeah, something like that. And yeah, and then that's his turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, he has a knowledge check. Can like looking at like the stonework around him, does like this look like a specific type of like stone? Is it dwarven made or something? I do
Yeah,
something like
a
that?
dwarf with stone cunning would know right away, but you could certainly attempt a history check or a stoneworker's tool, masonry tool check. Yeah. This is definitely originally OG, a dwarven complex, expertly crafted, finest stone. It has been reworked as if by lasers, such is the precision that the recarving and retooling of the structure has taken place. It reminds you very much of disintegration beam was probably used, Panta, to create this effect.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to the Doom Sphere, who is dead. Dressir, you're up.
Alright, we are going to attack the sphere in front of us. And it does not an undead or fiend, right?
No, it is an aberration.
Sidestep for the flank.
Well, I already have advantage, so.
Yeah, but in this game, flank gives you a +2, which stacks with advantage.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're interested.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it definitely.
All right. Let's see. So you have advantage and +2. So yeah, 25 hits.
We'll tag a smite onto that.
All right, and the actual damage.
So
My.
that is 36 damage. Yeah, right there.
Okay. It is bloodied.
Oh, I'm sorry, 38 damage. Oh. And second swing.
Yeah, that was also a hit.
Not going for smite on this.
Okay. Yeah, with that, the creature kind of gurgles and begins to rupture and just sort of like pops like a overripe pumpkin.
Wow, it feels nice to actually hurt something. I haven't done that in a while.
All right. Anything else from Dressir?
I guess since no longer in melee with anything, I will move up.
Okay.
Oh no, we'll move over into melee with this one.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see. This Doom Sphere right here lets out some mighty toots and moves forward. It has not vomited yet, so that's what it will do. Chuck, you are the target of this here barf. Dexterity saving throw, please.
23.
So you take half the damage, so 10 points of acid damage, but none of it manages to cling to you and continue to dissolve you.
Awesome.
All right, and let me mark that he has used that up. Alrighty. The next one over here, yeah, it could fly pretty damn fast. So what it will do, it has also not used its barfy breath yet, so it will fly up and over to here. So up and over so as to avoid any opportunity attacks. And as it settles down next to you, Rourke, it will vomit forth a cone of rancid stomach acid that would hit you and Dressir. So each of you needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Oof.
I don't have any armor on. Of course, I'm gonna get covered.
All right, Dressir, you make the save. Rourke, you do not. Rourke, you take 22 points of acid damage, and there is now dissolving mucus all over your body. So at the start of each of your turns, you will take 5 points of acid damage. But at the end of each of your turns, you can attempt a new dexterity save to remove the acid globs that are stuck to you. Dressir, you take half the damage and nothing is stuck to you. Alrighty.
That's because of that slimy mucus of my own I got. That cucumber
Yeah.
melon.
Cucumber Melon fighting the good fight. So we'll mark that guy as having used his ability. And that brings us to a Doom Sphere number 15. This one's heavily janked up, but it has not used its breath weapon either. Unfortunately, there's nobody close enough to hit besides you, Chuck, but it doesn't really care. It will just 5e shuffle to here and then vomit forth. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's con.
Okay.
Sorry. 19.
Alrighty. So 12 more acid damage. All right, Rourke, You take 5 points of acid damage.
Oh!
Yeah. You're looking like I don't know, like a guest star on like a Nickelodeon summer special. You just got like green slimy stuff all over you. But unlike Nickelodeon, this is dissolving your flesh. So,
So
what will we do?
I pull out the long sword and I swing it at this beholder standing in front of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a hit. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So you hit it for 7 points of damage.
And then I will go ahead and use my second wind. And that's my
All
turn.
right. Bonus action, second wind. Won't get it back until you take a short rest or long rest. Got it.
And don't forget, you can make the save again at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me another dexterity saving throw. No. The goggles do nothing. The acid continues to burn. All right, this sweet boy is dead. That brings us to Pendington.
Here's 2 attacks. Well, here, first attack is at the guy in front of me.
Okay, that's
20.
a hit. All right, yeah. It's as the sword hits it, it begins to rumble and shake violently, and then just bleh, turns inside out.
And then I'll move right here and make my second attack.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
Yeah, I'll smite. Undead or Fiend? No.
Nope.
5, 27, 30, 57 damage.
All right, that one also shudders and bleh, turns inside out.
These things are easy. And that's Charles' turn. Well, Charles will bonus action mark this one.
Okay. All right, Cheddar's up.
Cheddar's just cleaning his ears. And that's, he takes a dodge action.
Alrighty. Number 9. Number 9 is right there. Let's see. While marked this way, if the marked makes an attack that does not include you as a target, they take half the damage they dealt as radiant damage. Ooh, that's rough. Let's see. It really wants to damage a lot of people, though. And it has to damage you. So it will, fart, 5e shuffle to here. And having not breathed yet, it will barf all over Rourke and Chuck. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. The two of you.
Charles, Rourke has a +5.
All right, so both of you make it. So you end up taking 12 more acid damage.
Oh!
Yeah, there's a lot of acid vomit in this room. Top of the round, Bloodhound, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot around Rurik to the far guy.
Okay, sharpshooter, no problem. Yeah.
Man.
Oof. All right,
Try it again.
there you go. That's a hit.
And then I'm gonna swap targets to this guy right in front of me. Nice. And-
Yeah, the guy right in front of you, which would be this one right here.
Mhm.
That is a critical hit.
And then sneak attack on that because I got a friend next to me or next to him.
Right, and you get to do sneak attack twice because critical hit. All right, for a total of 26 plus 3, 33 points of damage.
And then I'll just I'll back up and then try and hide.
That one kind of rumbles and shakes and bursts.
Oh, I didn't know it died.
Yeah.
I won't do the hide. I'm gonna take a step
Okay.
forward and try and assist Rurik in shaking off the.
It would be a action to assist.
Oh.
Yeah. In announcements thread is a link to a really useful cheat sheet for 5th edition. It's always good to have open in like another window or your phone. It'll tell you all the different actions you could do on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll open it. Otherwise.
Oh no worries. I use it every single session. So.
I'll bonus section. I can't really bonus section anything, huh?
I mean,
can
whatever's within your repertoire of stuff. Helping as a bonus action is, I believe, a
Mastermind thing.
mastermind ability.
Isn't that at range though?
No,
Well, no, it's
we
period.
totally did this whole conversation last week.
Well, that's
yeah.
That'll just be the end of my turn then.
Okay. Yeah, I think your economy would be Hunter's Mark, Disengage, Dash, and Hide. I think are all the things that you could do. So, all right.
Yeah.
Caretaker, you're up.
I'll move right here. Or not. What the heck? There we go. I'm gonna move right there, and then I'm gonna hold my attack action to when until that thing gets close to an ally, 5 feet distance.
Smart. All right. Pantuk, you're up.
Pantuk is just gonna take the dodge action and move with Cheddar towards the stairs, but not going up the stairs.
Gotcha. Adrasir, you're up.
All right. No more monsters down here. Oh.
The only living beholder that you see is that one up the stairs. Yep.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take my shot.
All right. As you close for it, the rogue takes his shot. 14 does not hit.
All right. It's because Drashir stepped in the way of the shot, and I had a
14 wouldn't have hit anyways, but yeah, that's cool. But yeah, there was a little bit of soft cover from Bloodhound and from Drashir, so Drashir, as you rush up, an arrow flies by. 17 does hit.
So that'll be a nice little 23 damage.
All right, it is bloodied.
Second swing.
That is a hit.
nice.
Yeah, and it kind of shakes and explodes.
Made the mistake of attacking me on a day when I'm pissed off. And I can finally hit something and make it die.
All right, with that, I can remove you guys from Well, no, we still got Rurik dying of poison, so let's kind of get through that. So,
Get this off me!
yeah, so let's keep going. Let's see. Boop, boop. Rurik, you take 5. Go ahead and do a dex save. Yeah, +5 this time. So yeah, all right. The glowing aura of Tyr sort of burns away the acid, and you are all right. And so now we can exit combat.
This dungeon's trying to rape me or something. It keeps trying to rip my clothes off, take my armor away.
I mean,
Maybe it likes you,
yeah.
Mr. Rurik.
It is a Dwarven dungeon.
You've always had good luck with dwarves and dwarven things. So, what
Oh,
now?
wait. That is
So-
why it's trying to kill you.
So Rurik would walk over to Pantuk and try to, with his understanding of Dwarven forts and stone,
Mhm.
and Pantuk's understanding of arcane magic, try to rationalize where would be the most likely location for the forge in this, based upon where we're at, to try to get some idea of where it's at.
Oof.
The
Yeah, you know
center?
what? I would say Panta could make a just straight intelligence check, but he will have advantage because you guys are kind of pooling your resources there. But the question is too broad to be covered by any one skill. So we'll just make it a straight up intelligence check. All right, with advantage. So 21. Pantuk, you've already seen that tremendously powerful magic was used to construct the mines and the entrance to this facility. You are quite sure that you are on a demiplane or inside a pocket dimension right now. Therefore, the normal rules of physics and architecture likely do not apply. So, that being said, yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere. This could simply be another layer of labyrinth set over the first to make finding the actual forge even more difficult. Or you could just go up the stairs and there's the forge. You could open a door and there's the forge. That's sort of the nature of labyrinths, is to be vexing and confusing to the point that you either die there or you give up. So, a little bit of a long-winded answer for the question, but
It wasn't even an answer. You're like, it could be anywhere. Like,
I mean, you've confirmed that you're in a another dimension.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
So,
Do we take the time and check left and right? Or do we just
Well,
go
on
for
the
the
plus
stairs?
side, I will be able to simply map out where we go in my head, and we'll never get lost.
That is true.
That's a good thing.
Charles is gonna lay on hands himself for 40.
Do we think the forge could be on the
I
roof?
didn't know you had keen mind, Panto.
Well, Pantuk doesn't, but I do.
I
He's
can't
not
believe
bad. I cleansed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Right,
carrying.
but he still looks like Panto.
He does
I
still
put
look
the
like
helmet
him.
back on last session.
All
We
right,
still
so
all saw what you looked like.
what's the plan,
Yes,
guys?
well, it's clearly some sort of problem that occurred in the last area we were.
I think we move up the stairs.
Uh,
Do you not think the stairs could be a bait?
well, I feel like every direction we go could be a bait at this point. Again, labyrinth.
Come on, we all know the tale. It's gonna be at the highest point of the highest tower. Come on.
I feel like it might be at the
I mean,
center.
we haven't even opened up one of these doors. Like, we have no idea what we're walking past.
He's right.
Great treasure, Chuck. Great treasure.
I'm not even. I'm not even sure saying it's treasure. I'm just saying like
At this
we're
point,
like not opening any doors, and we have no idea what's on the other side of the door. I mean,
we might as well start opening doors.
yeah, it seems fair. Let's all move up to this door and venture inside.
Well, I'm gonna stay a little bit of a ways back with my bow. If that's alright with you,
Crash, you probably want to just give me control of Cheddar too. Look, my brother might be a while.
Okay.
What, as we walk by these beholders, is there any sense of any armor or old anything
No.
on them of value?
Well, I mean, they have a like a chitinous, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Chitinous, it's chitinous. Like carapace covering their flesh. But you know, you could collect a bunch of it, hoping to avoid any acid in the process, and maybe fashion something together at some point. But as far as like, is there anything you could just pick up and put on? Definitely not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing Pantuk justice if we didn't harvest all of these.
Okay. Remember, harvesting does take time, so Are you willing to put in the time to harvest this, or
How much time?
let's see.
I normally just let it happen as Charles.
Yeah. To give you guys a better idea of how long the harvesting process takes, it can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours, depending on what you are trying to get and what steps are required in the process. If you are just trying to toss things into a bag and worry about it later, that's cool and all, but you may or may not grab what you're looking for, and there could be unforeseen consequences to mixing and matching, parts in your bag, essentially.
um,
But
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
not
rule,
sure.
of thumb is it takes about 10 minutes minimum to do anything like this.
You guys mind if I carve these up real quick?
Depends on what your time of real quick is, Panta.
No, let's go.
What? But the potentials these beholders' eyes have are could be very valuable to us later.
Well,
Maybe-
I'm sure they'll be here when we come back.
Wait. Bloodhound has something to ask. Would I be able to extract something from these beholders to create a poison?
You could probably get some of the acid, and assuming it could maintain potency for a while, you could definitely try to harvest the acid from the creatures. But they aren't innately poisonous. They didn't have any poison attacks.
Because anything additional to my arrow would be great.
Yeah. Do you want to stick around then and
I'll stick
try?
around with Pantuk to attempt.
All right, Hansook, step 1, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 18.
18. All right. So you can use either medicine or survival to try and harvest parts from these creatures.
Bloodhound, can you cut these up and I'll just point out what parts you need? I'm not the best survivalist.
Honestly, Pantuk, neither am I. But
Oh, and how did we manage before? Charles always didn't pay attention during harvest times.
I think
I'll do it.
I think it was Caretaker just here.
Oh yeah, just here, caretaker. I'll show you what to cut up. You just gotta do the cuts.
Oh, I'm still gonna butcher this. All right.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I have a better.
17.
I have better than you.
Well, good for you.
Well, only by one.
Wait, are you trained in survival?
No,
Oh.
I just took a sword to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pantuk wouldn't let you take a sword to it. He'd know you'd be messing it up. Caretaker, can you just come cut these up for me, please?
Oh, I suppose. 1 second.
I just heard everybody bickering. I was like, I need somebody to cut this.
Yeah, you
So
need to
if
be,
you're
you
like,
need to be
"I'll do it."
you need to be trained in medicine or survival.
I'm doing this by myself.
Whoever
Pantuk has
does it,
medicine, so he
whoever-
can assist.
whoever does it, Pantuk can assist because they pass the Arcana check. So basically, they can kind of say, no, that's what I'm looking for. No, grab that, not this.
Okay. Well, I can do survival really well.
That's why it's a 2-step process.
So Pantuk is helping me at survival.
Yep.
I guess so. All right, cool. Yes. So, you can definitely, let's see. The CR is 8 plus this. Oh yeah, so you definitely passed the CR. And then the difficulty. Okay, cool. So from each one, you could harvest essentially. We'll say 1 to 3 vials of acid. So for each check that you pass, you can get 1 to 3 vials of acid. This acid is could be treated as contact, basically. So you dip your arrow in it, and then you can fire it. It'll do the extra acid damage. It's not going to be great, but it will add an extra 1d6 acid damage to the attack.
Okay, is this something that I can have sitting in my quiver to coat the arrows as I pull them out? Like they'll be sitting in it already, and I just pull it out.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to basically take a bunch of them and just kind of like stew them in the acid, and just assume that however many doses you have is how many arrows you could do.
Okay.
The shelf life here is not great though on this particular acid,
Gotta
because
use
it's not like a created acid from like an alchemist lab or whatever. It's sort of a naturally occurring, bile basically.
So,
All
how
right.
many of these am I doing, Pantook?
You gonna do all of them?
Pantook?
As many as everyone will allow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
We already did one, so there's 5 left.
Yeah, so I would say if you're just going for the acid from these, this would take maybe 15 minutes for you guys to grab all this stuff.
All right, I suppose that's reasonable. On one condition, Pantook,
What's
I
that?
get to keep one of the vials.
That's fine.
Deal.
All right. All right, so altogether you get 10 doses of acid, has a 24-hour shelf life.
And that's in one vial or all the vials?
That's 10 doses. So a dose is 1d6 extra damage to one attack roll.
Pinto gives 1 vial to Caretaker and 9 vials to Bloodhound.
I don't know if I worded my question correctly.
Okay.
Is that 10 doses per vial per the 5, or is
No,
it just we harvested 10?
10 vials.
10 total doses of acid
Okay,
across all 6 of the corpses.
gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Pantuk would give Caretaker 3 vials and Bloodhound 7.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right.
Moving on then, gentlemen.
Yeah. You could take the eyes, but on this particular breed of beholder, the central eye has no special properties.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
For real.
We could harvest one that actually starts shooting its eye beams at us instead of spitting on us.
Faux show.
They would make the world's most hilarious pair of googly eyes.
Just make a helmet with a regular beholder eye on it and just run around with it.
You could be the X-Men, the one that shoots lasers out of his eyes.
No, I'm talking a big one that nullifies everything.
Anti-magic. All right, let's get moving, boys.
Yep. As we were, gentlemen, I suppose we're moving this way. I see Dressir off in the distance.
Aboard! I want to go hit something.
Please be a little careful.
Is there nothing
Yes.
here?
Oh, there is a door as you turn the corner.
Caretaker is going to
So,
ready his
It
bow.
got so quiet. As you turn the corner, you see a pair of double doors.
I'm gonna kick him in.
That's nice.
All right.
Athletics.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
I failed.
All right.
Because these doors open outward.
As you go to kick open the door, it does not readily open. And you do notice there are dwarven runes written on the door that say pull. So
Rourke would walk over and pull the door open.
all right. So, Rurik, you go over and you pull the door open. Can everybody, wherever your mage currently is, roll some initiative?
Hey, do I see anything as he opens the door? Because I had my bow ready.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
wanted
I
to say
said-
that too, but
Yeah. Oh, okay. You
It's
guys
okay.
just
Can-
yeah.
so-
You guys are turning into memes like right before
Nah,
my eyes. It's
you'll
incredible.
find
And I have
if
my
you
shield
listen
up,
to
my
the
shield's up.
recording, you'll
Hey,
find
All
it.
right.
Crash,
Oh
I was
man.
working. Rhythm's being fucky.
'Cause-
I would
'cause
have
it-
been closer up.
Oh wow.
Mind if I-
So everybody with a bow has a shot ready. Guy that's 50 feet away says he was working on something else.
Look, man, rhythm's
it's
not
cool.
working. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Give me back my DM inspiration because you ain't DJing.
Damn, you can have it. You can DJ.
Do you want me? I'll throw out some music at roll 20 if it's not working tonight. You just gotta let
Yeah.
me know what's going on.
Yeah, it's not working. I
All
was
right.
just now letting you know what's going on.
Okay, no worries. Let's see. So there is a room full of treats and delights down below. Let me find some music to play for you guys. Let's see. Existential Dread. That sounds pretty good. What does it sound like?
I like it. I like the name of it.
I'd like it if it played it. There we go. Looks like it's warming up. Okay.
But at least noteworthy is I only said I readied my bow if I could see something. Oh, if I don't see anything with that door open, I ain't shooting at nothing.
This is too haunted house. Let me see if I can find something that's a little.
It's a cavern full of beholders.
Fun. That does actually
the bot's
sound.
just not. The bot's just not working at all.
Yeah, let me try this one. Let's see. And
I think it's because you're searching for your YouTube tracks. I think if you just like type in play / whatever you're looking for, it'll find something.
Yeah, then I won't get to preview it, and then it'll be shit.
all right, here we go. I got some music playing. Let's jump into this thing. Wait, what? Why is R2D2 in there? Oh my god. All right, hold on. Last try. And then we'll just go back to Existential Dread, which is just an exciting and fun thing. Let's see.
On the plus side, even with all our readied abilities, Crash, that's a nice little fireball circle.
That is. All right. Oh, this one might be cool. Yeah. We'll do this one. Okay. All right. So, magically, everyone is exactly where they need to be, and ready to attacks are magically flying everywhere. If we're magically launching ready to attacks, I would like to fire my 6 eye beams before we begin combat, because I was sent some PMs from these beholders that said that they heard a loud noise at the door, so they were readying eye beams. So,
So, I mean, someone did kick it.
in
Rourke's
a
got the door
way,
in front of him.
in a way, we could just, have a fight and just say that everybody was ready for everybody else. That might also be a solution.
Go
So,
for it.
all right, let's just do that. All right, so go ahead and throw some initiatives up there. Let's see.
Got an almighty 10.
All right, you got a potpourri of beholders in this room.
Was it worth it, Chuck?
Was well worth it.
You said there's a
He didn't-
potpourri of beholders.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
He didn't-
everywhere we go.
I would dare say that you may be in a beholder hive. There's a good chance.
Now, I was gonna say, is that what you call a group of beholders, a potpourri?
A potpourri?
Like
I hope
call
so.
a group of crows a murder, and a group
Yeah,
and
you
everything
should
else.
definitely tweet that out to. I think you better have a better chance of Crawford putting that one through than Merle's for sure.
Hey, yo, Mr. Jeremy Crawford, a group of beholders, a potpourri.
It's money. They'll change the book. They'll republish it. Let's see. Then we've got these cuties, and of course these other cuties. Whew. All right. Let's see. So weird. Yesterday, people were having a fun time at a festival. Today, Beholder Fest, Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. Alrighty. Resetting that initiative tracker and starting things off. Bloodhound, who had a shot readied. You obviously did. What are you gonna do with it? You have 3 shots ready, technically.
We can't stay in the room, can we?
Oh, wait, why not?
You didn't open the door.
Oh, my bad. Here I'm like, yeah, you can see all these beholders. Isn't it amazing? You guys are like, yeah, theater of the mind, question mark. So here we go. You guys are such good sports. Here we go. There you go.
Look at all those beholders.
Yeah, so what is revealed beyond is a intricate layout, which kind of looks like a tomb that might be a place of extreme honor for someone. Interesting things that you see in the room: a dais that has some glowing runes on it, and also a 5 foot by 10 foot stone sarcophagus, which seems to be sealed.
Sarcophagus for short people. Got it.
Yeah. So pretty interesting stuff. Bloodhound, what are you gonna do?
Oh, probably fire. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna move this way, and then field goal between Dressir and Chuck. Add the big guy back here.
Okay. That's a cute one, right? Like, it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, an 18 is a hit.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. This is pretty important. Is that the magic bow, sir?
Yeah. I get
Okay.
magic arrows every time.
Oh, nice.
Every shot.
Yeah, this is the magical IRS asking this question. So let's see, 120 feet, and this is only a 60-foot cone. Yeah, it's not a magic bow. So you go to fire, and none of the magical properties of the bow are working.
His arrows aren't from the bow though; they're magical from his class. So I wonder
Right. But the bow
how that
provides him with a bonus to his attack rolls, correct?
No,
Not at all.
Oath
not oath
bow.
bow.
All right. Let's see.
This is oath bow. Only if I have like a sworn enemy.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, an 18 does hit.
Okay. And then since I went before they went, I have the assassinate and I can sneak attack. So I have advantage.
Alrighty.
Or like technical advantage. And then I'll shoot 2 more times at him.
Yeah, all 3 of those are a hit.
And then I'm going to bonus action. Get the heck out of there. Disengage. And that's it.
All right. Let's see. That's 23, 31, 39. 46 points of damage. Okay. Pantuk, you're up.
Pantuk will step.
Oh man, you're getting a lot better at the voice there, Charles.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm just gonna walk backwards.
Yeah.
And
Please tell me that was you that dragged that in.
no, I kind of just I haven't really done anything yet. I was like, why hold on here? I'm going to step back and because I don't want to cast any spells. Yeah, and I will take a dodge action.
Alrighty, stepping back, taking a dodge action. Caretaker, you're up.
Oh man, Caretaker doesn't see anyone in combat with anything. So Caretaker is going to kind of.
I didn't put. Okay, yeah. All right, go for it.
Oh, Caretaker is gonna like kind of press himself up against the wall and to bonus action hide. And then I'm gonna hold my actual action, to shoot at the first one that comes into melee with any one of them.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Pendington, you are up.
Oh.
Charles runs up. He's gonna take 2 attacks at this one.
Okay. Keeping in mind that none of your equipment is magical at this current time.
Okay. So it's just a longsword?
Yeah. So you would just be going.
Yeah, let me just drag a normal longsword in instead of having to weed through all the shit.
Would I be able to take my shot now?
Yeah.
And the question is, did my hide go off?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions that actually come into play when you are in an anti-magic zone, now that I think about it.
Wait, me in particular?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
What?
Because
Something
aren't
serious
you like
is about to happen.
a revenant or something?
Yeah, but they're not magical. At least I don't believe they're magical. Oh man, am I a cat now?
I don't think they're magical.
No. Let's see. Magical creatures, specifically undead, are not affected by anti-magic field, dispel magic, or similar effects. So, just wanted to double check. All right.
Okay. On to the second question.
Uh-huh.
Was I able to hide successfully?
Oh yeah, with a 30, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
man, Soren
What?
would be so OP because he was undead and he casts anti-magic field around himself. So
Mm-hmm.
then he could just attack through it. Man,
But I think you
well,
did
no.
at one
So,
point have an anti-magic field around you.
Yeah, you
so,
did.
Yeah. So
But
you were good.
but I couldn't cast.
well, no,
Well,
it's
right, you couldn't
because
cast-
you as a
What?
you're
What?
a magical
Yeah,
creature.
we're not saying that undead are immune to the effects of it as far as like they could cast spells willy nilly. I was checking to see if you got turned off, essentially,
Oh, okay.
because an undead is technically powered by some sort of magic, but they've moved past that nuance of the anti magic zone. So
I see. Okay.
that's what we were confirming.
All right. So here's my shot with my short bow.
Alrighty.
It's a regular short bow, so minus 1.
Okay. Yeah, that is a hit.
All right. 41.
Okay. To the one next to
To
Pennington?
Charles, yeah.
Yeah, it is bloodied.
Right, and
Smoky.
then I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, that is a hit.
Does a 14 hit it? Or well,
Uh,
does a 12 kill it, and does a 14 hit it?
A 14 doesn't hit it, and a 12 doesn't kill it.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to bonus action Retributive Challenge that one.
This guy over here? Okay. All right. Let me see something real quick.
And then Charles is going to ask Pantook telepathically how anti-magic zones work. My
Unfortunately,
sword
the
feels weak.
spell that provides you with your telepathy would also be shut off by the anti-magic field.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talking to myself over here. It would probably take Charles a few seconds
Where'd everybody
to
go?
realize that no one's. Are you guys mad at me? Seriously, what's wrong? And then
Caretaker would be like, "We're not in your head anymore."
Yeah, so the nuances of high level play that were discussed before we all agreed to play a high level game is that, there's a lot more crazy mechanics going on. So I did find this nice cheat sheet for 5th edition anti-magic. So basically, you have to ask yourself these questions whenever you use an ability or feature. Is it a magic item? Is it a spell? Does it let you create the effects of a spell that's mentioned in its description? Is it a spell attack? Is it fueled by the use of spell slots? Does the description use the word magic or say that it is magical? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, the feature is magical and is therefore affected by anti-magic zone.
Can you give that to all of us, please?
Yeah, sure.
So smites don't work. Gotcha.
But I do need to ask: does improved divine smite work? And
Improved divine smite fails all of the aforementioned criteria. Divine smite isn't a spell, but it is fueled by spell slots, which makes it magical for the purposes of these rules. So There you go. And this is something that they visited twice, Wizards of the Coast and Sage Advice. So it's definitely, and throughout the entire time I played D&D, the friggin' anti-magic thing, it's like silence times a million as far as less like, oh, well, how about this? And what about that? And yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. So let me post that over. I'll post it into Roll20, but I'll also post it in the Discord. All right, there we go. Okay, so Pennington, your turn ends.
Yep.
And this new turn begins. So I got to throw down some of these guys so I get a better idea of what's going on.
Ah, you're a terrible, terrible Pantook. You never rolled initiative for Cheddar.
I'm sorry. I thought I was doing a voice pretty good.
So if I fire an arrow through that zone, it's gonna be turned off?
Yeah. Anywhere these cones are there's just no magic. And now people would say, but what about the Beholder? He flies, it's magic. As we've established with this nice list, Beholder can still fly around. He's not going to look at himself and fall out of the sky. That is one of the saddest things I've ever heard of. Anyways.
What if they look at each other, though?
Again, their ability to hover is not tied specifically to magic. So
all right.
Yeah. Again, this is why I brought up the list, early in the fight, so that the other beholders you fought so far have not had an anti-magic cone, so it hasn't really been an issue. But there we go. All right, so let's see. He's got to decide which way the cone is facing and whether or not the cone is active. All right. Yeah, so what we will do here is I think he will change the direction of his cone. We'll go this away. Yeah, cool. All right, so this one over here is going to take advantage of there being a Pendington not in a anti-magic area. So it is going to go ahead and try to use some I-beams on you. So let's see how that goes.
Okay.
All right. So start off with a dexterity saving throw.
6.
All right. So your speed, you are slowed. So your speed has been halved. You can't take reactions. You have to do an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. You do get to repeat this saving throw at the end of your turn, at the end of each turn, etc., etc.
Okay.
All right, so we'll get that. Jesus, what is slow if we use clocks for concentration? Oh, snail. That's right. All right, so then the next one you've got to do is a Constitution saving throw.
23.
All right, no problem. And then the third one is a Wisdom saving throw.
20.
All right, then you're good to go. Let's see. Then the Beholder will. Yeah, sure. He will. He will move to. Yeah, he'll move to the ceiling and start kind of stuffing his body up in the hole in the ceiling. So he'll just kind of fart towards the roof. They're very, very slow, so it it would actually only make it to about there. Alrighty, that brings us to this adorable little gazer. Okay, so let's see. The whole hallway is anti-magic, and this little gazer wants to be a big helper, though. So it is going to fly, let's see, to here. There we go. And then...
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
Oh, no worries. It's going to fly to there, and it will try to shoot its beam at Pendington. So let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, Pennington, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 27.
All right, good to go, good to go. It's just going to stay right there. And as its turn ends, the Beholder behind it that has previously attacked you is going to try and use another eye ray on you using a legendary action. Yeah, so give me a death saving throw, please. +5 for being in Chuck's aura. In before Chuck. Oof. All right. Let's see what happens. Twang. If this attack was made with a bow or crossbow, roll a d6. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
4.
4. Okay. The weapon's damage is reduced by 1d4 until it receives appropriate repairs. So, yeah, you just kind of pulled a little too hard, a little too fast. Maybe the job was rushed. I don't know, but them taunt cables and everything else starting to show some wear. Okay, you have a second attack. Yeah, 12. You fire. Just kind of goes past and chunks into the wall here.
Okay.
Alrighty. As your turn ends, this guy will use his last legendary action to use an I-beam. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Dressir, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Ooh, yeah, +5, yeah. So, Dressir, as you take that second shot, there is suddenly a blinding flash of laser beam, and you fall asleep. You just sort of like let loose like a low kind of growling, sound, and then just slump over, prone and asleep. Alrighty, that brings us to the other beholder's turn. I don't know where sleep is. Oh my gosh, so many freaking status effects. We know you're asleep. I wish they had like a bunch of Z's. That would be so much cooler than like this weird lemon grab looking thing with its eyes closed. All right, this guy's turn comes up. His legendary action pool fills up. Let me do that for him real quick. He's already taken some pretty heavy damage, and he's got to make a big fat decision about where he's going to aim his anti-magic ray. He will continue to aim it in the direction he was aiming it before. Yeah, that works. And he will then, or it more appropriately, will look over. It sees that it's got some targets over there. One of them's asleep, which is good because I believe sleeping targets auto-fail dexterity saves. So that's good. Keep that in mind. Here we go. It's gonna check for I-beams, see what it gets. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right. Yeah. So unconscious on the ground, you're gonna fail, Dressir, the saving throw against this particular I-beam. Let's see what else we got here. Chuck, can you give me a Constitution one?
Yep.
Rurik, can you give me a Dexterity one? All right, you two make your saves, no problem. Dressir being unconscious because of sleep does not, and I believe Beholder sleep. You awaken if you take damage, so you are definitely going to wake up because you were about to take quite a bit of damage. Or not. Well, so you take 55 points of necrotic damage as the beam of disintegration hits your sleeping form. You wake up feeling like you are inside a microwave. Every cell in your body being heated and nuked and rupturing.
Okay, so he's gonna take half the damage, though? Yeah.
Why? He took an attack action, which was to shoot 3 targets, and you were one of the targets.
Okay.
So,
You're,
All right.
you're You're slowed
Nah.
though,
Yeah.
Charles. You can't take reactions.
It's not my reaction.
Well, it's not a
something I
reaction.
put
It's not a
on him
reaction.
Before.
Yeah, it's an
No.
ability that it's an ability that he has, but as long as he is included in the attack, which he was, it doesn't take effect. All right, and then it will.
That was 55 damage to me, right?
Yes, 55 points of damage. Let's see. It will then move over. Yeah. So it'll move over to here. That sounds good. And that will bring us to the next one's turn. All right. That would be this adorable little baby right here.
So, are we not allowed to see where the anti-magic zones are?
Well, I mean, this will keep your map cleaner and all that jazz. Plus, the zones are not actually visible, like, in
Oh,
game.
yeah, that's
so, yeah, this will. Yeah, this is better.
Yeah, but
I
you would
shouldn't have-
feel it if you were in them because, like.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys know if you're in one or not. So, let's see. This little critter is going to. Let's see. The goth. What is he gonna do? All right. Man, beholders.
I'm just waiting for the beholder. That's just like a giant bee.
Yeah, I mean there is such a thing, but yeah, I got it. It's pretty low on the random spawn chart. Let's see. Yeah, technically, this thing's stunning gaze is not a magical attack per the definition that we were using. So, let's see. I should have had people doing this constantly. Ah, what a shame. All right, so this little thing will turd its way out into the hallway. There we go. And from here, let's see. 3 of these bad boys, huh? Okay. Okay, let's see. Who can he see from around the corner? I guess Caretaker?
Hey, what's up, little beholder?
Yeah. Let's see.
You're not pretty at all.
Man, you know what? These new rules for Beholder, or not rules, but their rules, the ruling on the Beholder's anti-magic thing makes Beholders like way better than most people run them because technically they're not basically being shut down by their own ability.
Well, Crash,
Yeah.
if you're going off lore, that's because beholders hate each other and never do this.
Yeah. Well, if we're going off lore, there are such things as Beholder Hives. If there's a mother, she can unite them to
Is there
form a
like
hive.
what game is it? Like a Metroid mother?
Like a mother brain? Oh, totally. All right.
Ugh.
Anyways, so this thing is going to move out here, and yeah, it'll go ahead and start launching some attacks at you. So right off the bat,
Hey,
Caretaker,
yeah.
go ahead and give me a dexterity save, which is laughable, but still.
26.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Give me a Constitution save. All right, nice. Well done.
19.
And go ahead and give me a Wisdom save.
An 11.
Okay. Are you immune? Oh yeah, you would be immune to this. All right, so yeah, you actually somehow resist all 3 of its attacks.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. All right. As the turn ends, this super pretty one down here is going to use one of its legendary actions to activate one of its eye beams. Let's see what we got. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Drasir. Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, spooky. Let's see, a 12, but you also have a
17.
+5. All right, that is enough. Okay, that brings us to little baby Gazer. What's little baby Gazer going to get up to? Let's see. This little baby Gazer is going to fly to here. Yeah. And let's see what it does. Okay. Let's see. Rurik, give me a strength saving throw. Ooh, nice. Okay. And Pendington, give me a wisdom saving throw.
$17.
All right. Let's see. As the turn ends, this thing will go, and it will use a legendary action. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, let's see. Rurik, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Oof. All right. Yeah, with a let's see, +5, so a 14. You get a big old yawn, and you just curl up on the ground, take a little nap. Alrighty. So that brings us to we're both like applying tokens. I forgot that you guys like are completely capable of putting your own tokens on. Like my other groups, I have to put like tokens on for them and stuff. All right, Bloodhound, you're up. Top of the round.
Alright, he's gonna peek out, see that beholder there, and then immediately fire at it.
So before you do that, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, continue. 25 is a hit.
And then I'll take another one.
17 points of damage.
And then a third one.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, so third one doesn't hit. The first two do for a total of 33 points of damage.
Am I in a anti-magic zone? I want to attempt to.
You are totally in an anti-magic zone. Yeah, especially since it moved over. Yeah, it's going all the way into the hallway and stuff.
Damn. Okay, I don't think I can do this because it uses magic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take a step back around the corner. And then bonus action hide.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. And that brings us to, let's see. Oh, nice.
It's it's my turn, bud.
Yes, as your turn ends, Bloodhound, this guy's going to use a legendary action point. Rurik, you automatically fail your dexterity saving throw because you sleepy boy. You are going to be hit with a nasty attack. Let's see. 56 points of force damage. If this reduces you to 0, you are disintegrated into a pile of fine gray dust. If it does not disintegrate you, you do wake up, and you are simply prone on the ground.
Whoa!
All right, that brings us to Pantuk's turn. What are you gonna do, Pantuk?
Hey, Bloodhunter, do you have like a bow or a sling or something I could borrow?
I gave away my only short sword to.
Ranged weapon, please.
We could.
Simple weapons.
If I had something, I could help you, but I don't.
I'm gonna think about it for a second, and I will continue to dodge. Yeah, Bentuk dodges. This is turn.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Caretaker. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah, are you there, Caretaker? Did Caretaker say he was leaving? Okay. All right. We will, I guess, come back to Caretaker. I'm sure everyone will be fine. Pennington, you're up.
Charles is gonna move 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, is that put him in?
Caretaker's back. He was having
okay,
computer
hold on.
issues.
Oh, all right. So before you go, let's let Caretaker do his thing.
Yeah, sorry. Lights went out here. I had to replace the bulbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's still in melee with stuff. So I'm just gonna lean around and shoot it.
Okay.
No advantage, because
Now
I'm hiding.
I will point out to Chuck, Rurik, and Drasir, you guys are currently not in anti-magic area, just so you guys know. So if you have items, magic items and stuff, they are working now. Just all right. I need to be more diligent about updating you guys when those things change.
Okay. Alright, I moved back because Caretaker's shooting.
Yeah. Well, where you moved, yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, so 23 is a hit, and it's against which one?
The same one. The same one.
Okay. Also, can you give me a Wisdom saving throw, please, when you started your turn? Ooh. Okay.
8.
Actually, since you started your turn within 30 feet of that little guy, the
Which
one that's
little guy?
closest to you,
Okay.
the one that, yeah, that creature has what is called a stunning gaze. So since you failed your failed your Wisdom saving throw, and you started your turn there, you are stunned until the start of your next turn.
No, that's not the
which
thing
is-
that he was shooting at me last time, right?
No, this is his passive ability that I neglected to run the first round of combat because there was like so much going on. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, anyone that starts within 30 feet of either of those things that does not explicitly say, I'm shutting off my vision kind of thing, they would be stunned. It's
Well,
tricky because like blind sight and all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm blind.
Yeah, it's really weird. Let's see. All right, you can avert your eyes, but if you have blind sight, you see everything all the time. Can you avert your eyes?
Blind
But
sight's
are you
like,
really seeing with blind sight?
The way I
That's
think
a
blind
tricky
sight,
thing.
it's like Daredevil's thing.
Yeah.
That's how I think it is like.
I would say
Blindside,
that
it just
the
says-
intent of this the intent of this is to go full like Hypnotoad with the eyeball. So I'll say that the blind sight doesn't you don't get affected by it. So go ahead and continue your turn as normal. But
Okay.
just everybody keep in mind that if you are within 30 feet of these guys, when you start your turn, for each one that you are within 30 feet of, you will need to make wisdom saving throws, unless you are deliberately blinding yourself. So like, averting your gaze, closing your eyes, that kind of thing. Okay, so that being said, ass load of damage. 28 plus 8, 36 points of
36.
damage. Okay. This one had already been previously damaged. And so with that, the creature its eye is just, and it just kind of sinks to the ground, dead.
No, not that one. Wrong one.
Oh, not that one. Okay. Which one were you shooting?
The one that I shot at the first time
Okay.
by Chuck.
Okay, gotcha. So that one's actually,
Because I hit it for like
yeah, that one,
something last time.
that one is down. Okay, cool. Whew. All right. Anything else?
I will bonus action. Who's after me? Rick and Jashir. No,
Charles
I'm gonna.
right next to Charles.
Oh yeah, okay, Charles. I don't know where you're going, Charles, but I'll help you against the big guy. Oh no, I can't. He's not within range.
Wait, don't I just have to be in range?
No, I have to be within 30 feet of it. So what I'll do. I will actually do this. I'm going to probably provoke an attack of opportunity because I'm going to step. And then I will.
Yeah,
bonus.
totally. They don't have anything better to do with their attacks of opportunity. He will try to bite. Yeah, he'll try to bite you.
Okay.
Miss. Okay.
And then I will bonus action help Chuck against the big smiley one.
All right. Big smiley. Got it. Oh, and Chuck, just so that you know, when this thing dealt its damage to Rourke, it did take damage as well, because that particular attack did not include you as a target.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Pennington, your turn is up.
Yep, I'm gonna move right here. Am I in a anti-magic zone?
In that space, you are not.
Awesome. Alright, here is, so I'm slowed, so I only get one attack?
Correct.
Okay, here's my one attack at advantage against big guy.
Alrighty. That is a hit.
For that much damage, plus smite. $26, $34, $38 damage. And I get a dex save now to see if it's a dex or con to see if I'm still slowed.
Dex.
Damn, that's well, but that 20 did.
All right, so the slow effect fades.
Yep, and that's Charles' turn.
Get out of there, Chuck!
All right,
can't move
Smiley's
any further.
turn. Yeah, Smiley's turn comes up, and they get back their 3 legendary actions, and they appraise the room. They've got 2 peeps on the ground. Rourke looks like he's mostly fallen apart. It does have to. Oh yeah, sorry. Chuck, just for bookkeeping, go ahead and drop a wisdom save against the goth that you were nearby.
Okay, I didn't realize that one too.
Yeah.
Nat 20, that one too.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, this one's gonna make 3 eyeball attacks. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and it gets back its actions, and it is not marked by Le Paladin. So, Shitballs. Okay. Rurik. I guess this one's for all the marbles. You're gonna need to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Is there anything from Dracir's
You're plus
aura? +3?
Yeah.
All right. Dex.
Yep.
Dex, yep.
18.
Man, if you did not have Dracir's aura, you would actually be dead forever.
I
Yeah,
know.
you would be
I
dead
know.
forever.
I know. Get in here, you
Oh my
cowards!
God. Oh man. Okay.
Nobody told you
let's
to
see.
go charging in, Rory.
what
let's
heroes
see.
do.
You're naked.
Rurik, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
He's got clothes now. He's wearing big, baggy, fancy clothes, actually.
Not after getting hit by all of these attacks.
Ooh, nice. So the Beholder has 10 different I-beams. Only one of those I-beams has any effect if you make your save, and that is the Enervation Ray, which is what this attack is. So
What?
since you made this save, you take half of this damage.
Oh no.
So 15 points of necrotic damage.
So Rourke falls to 0 and then comes back up with 1.
All right,
As
do you
the
explode?
Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix explosion goes off.
All right, post up. We haven't seen that in a little while. Post it up so we can see. All right, yeah, everybody within 10 feet of you, which would be Dracir, who is resistant to fire, so that's cool. Takes equal to half your sword level plus your wisdom, or sorry, charisma modifier. So what is the damage then?
18.
18. So Dracir, you take 9 points of fire damage as Rurik dies and then decides not to die. And then you
Okay.
can't use this feature again until you finish the long rest. Gotcha. All right, one last I-beam has to be used. We're going to go ahead and it'll target Chuck. So Chuck, give me a dexterity saving throw. Or if you prefer your more formal name, Sir Charles Pendington, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Maybe
I don't know if he.
muted?
I don't know. He's not muted.
Oh, is
I don't
he?
know if he's.
Oh,
He's offline.
he's not. He's not even online. Okay.
Oh.
We will do a holding pattern for that one, and then this adorable little gazer will go. All right. Man, this is high level gameplay, so let's be abusive, right? Yeah. So let's see if a gazer can kill Rick, a CR 1/2 creature. Let's see what happens.
I kind of want to just pop the gazer now.
All right.
Get dead.
Let's see. Interesting. All right. Dracir, neither of my rolls were for damaging I-beams, which is just the saddest. So can you go ahead and give me a 2 wisdom saving throws from Dracir? Okay. All right. It has hit you with its dazing beam. So you are charmed until the start of its next turn. While you're charmed in this way, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage to all your attack rolls.
Of course.
All right. Now, keep in mind, these effects that are on you guys are magical. So, for example, if you were slowed by a beholder, but you moved into the beholder's anti-magic, you would strip away all of your positive enchantments, but you would also strip away the slow enchantment as well, or in this case, the daze enchantment.
Who's slowed right now?
He's not super slowed. He's just kind of slowed. That would
Is
be
it-
Dressir.
Just Dressir, though.
Yeah.
He's the only one slowed. Okay.
All right. As that turn ends, McSmile's turn comes up, and McSmiles gets a 6. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. I think when you're unconscious, you automatically fail strength saves.
Who's unconscious?
Nobody
I'm
yet.
sorry, my power went out.
Rourke, go ahead and give me a strength save, please.
+3, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
19.
All right, 19 is enough. You resist the I-beam, and that drops its number down. Okay. Chuck, before we go any further, can you go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, like retconned?
Yep. 17.
17. All right. So, cute little gazer will... it'll just end its turn right there. Rurik, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. You're within 30 feet of the Goth.
Come on, baby.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Despite its crazed hypno eyes, you are able to keep your focus. You and your 1 HP. So what are you gonna do? Prone, 1 HP, surrounded by beholders.
Well,
2 of the beholder eye beams have the ability to instantly kill you when you're this low on health. So what is your move?
am I in a magic zone or a?
You are not in a magic zone right now. Or sorry, we're dealing with some double negatives. You're in a wild magic zone, and magic beyond that is available. So you are not in an anti-magic zone.
I am going to cast. It's important right here. This is high level play. I got to get it right. I can't ask you to retcon anything. So 1 second.
All right.
Uh,
If you need to phone a friend or any of that kind of stuff, just let me know. You have three clues available that you can call on if you need them. My screen looks like somebody just spilled all of their watercolors all over the dungeon. Like between the 2 paladin auras and the 2 anti-magic zones and the magic effect from the room, and it's just crazy. So
All right.
what's your move?
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, half your speed to stand up.
Half my speed to stand up. And then I'm going to cast Investiture of Flame.
Okay. Flames race across your body, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Okay. You are immune to fire. Any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time or ends its turn there takes 1d10 fire damage. You can use your action to create a line of fire 15 feet long and 5 feet wide, extending from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw or take 4d8 fire damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. Got it. All right.
So then I'll use half my movement to go here, and then I'll go down, like diagonally, like towards these 2 beholders down here at the bottom. Like, let me draw a line. Come on. Like that. Right there. Try to hit both of them.
Oh man, that is just the most perfect line that is somehow 5 feet wide but doesn't hit Chuck. That's incredible. Yes, you can hit one beholder or the other. You live in a grid-based world here.
The one next to Chuck is the
All
one
right,
I'll
you're
go
gonna
for, yeah.
All right.
4d8 fire.
Okay, 48 fire. Here we go. Beholder's got to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a fail. Okay, it takes 8 points of damage.
Add 4 for my charisma modifier, and
yeah.
then I'll get some health back, and then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna dimension door out into the hallway right about here, right behind Pantuk.
Let's see. Oof. Okay. Upon the casting of the first spell, your ears, nose, and lips turn bright blue.
I can live with that.
Yep, forever.
That's awesome.
All right. And let's see. Then you teleport out into the hallway. Okay.
Right there. Okay.
All
And
right.
that is my action and action surge.
Did you do anything else?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Drasier, you're up.
All right. So I'll spend half my movement to stand up.
Okay. And you are currently okay for magic.
Okay.
But you do need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Jasir or Rurik?
Well, both of you. Anybody that's starting their turns, you got to give me those wisdom saving throws. Okay. So both of you are fine. So what are you going to do, Drasier?
I'm going to fire some arrows at the gazer over here.
Okay. At the
Oh, not
gazer
the beholder. Sorry, the big beholder.
Oh, at the big beholder? Which one? Smiles or Toothy?
Smiles over here. He seems to
Okay.
be the one taking the most damage.
Alrighty. Let's see those attack rolls. Yeah, 19 is a hit.
17 damage there.
Okay.
Damn, wish I had advantage.
Alright, and that is also a hit.
For 10 more
six.
damage.
10 more damage. Okay. Anything else? Well, also keep in mind that these attacks this turn, because of the gazer, were all at disadvantage. So just going to keep that in mind as well. So, yeah, so a 13 wouldn't have hit, but a 22 would have hit. So you did hit it once.
Wait, what? Oh, shit, yeah.
Right? That heart with a circle on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't move, so I guess that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. As that turn ends, Smiles will use an action to... yeah. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save, Drasier. Ooh.
15.
15. You begin to turn to stone. So you are currently... let's see. Oh, wait. My bad. This isn't the one that turns you to stone. You are just straight up paralyzed. Sweet. So yeah, just like that, you are paralyzed, and everything that goes with it. Stiff, rigid as a board, kind of posed where you were when you were kind of reaching for your next arrow.
Awesome.
Alrighty. To refresh, if anybody is curious, let's see. Paralyzed. You are incapacitated. You can't move. You can't speak. You automatically failed strength and dex saving throws. Any attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a critical hit if the attack came from within 5 feet. Alrighty.
So I am fucked, guys. Have fun.
Well, if they had, like, if you ran into, like, a Reggie Beholder and he had a bunch of those Doom Eyes with him, that would be really bad. because they're like melee attackers, and so they don't rely on magic. So basically, it would just aim its anti-magic at you, and then those things would just kind of descend on you and just start tearing you up. All right. As that turn ends, it comes to the other beholder's turn. The other beholder gets all of its legendary actions back and is going to begin its turn. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. These are all very nice. Okay. Let's see. Paralyzed. Definitely going for that. And what else do we got? All right. It's got to include Pendington as part of its attack here. Pendington, go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
25.
All right. Let's see. In addition to being paralyzed, you are now restrained, Rasir, as you automatically fail your dex save against the petrification ray. So you are now turning to stone on top of that. And then this happens. Let's see. All right, you take 44 points of force damage as it starts to disintegrate you on top of everything else.
Ah!
Yeah.
Jasir! No!
And
Well, you guys came in here and then ran away, so
Do something,
It's scary in here.
Pantook! Pantook, do something!
And then let's see. The creature will also take its movement now. It will move to.
I don't think it can reverse disintegration.
It's actually kind of trapped back here, so that's kind of unfortunate because there is a wall here. So let's see. Chuck has kind of moved in front of it. Yeah, it'll just chill back here for now. So that's its turn ends, and let's see what happens next. All right. Yeah. That brings us to the Goth's turn. This Goth is still alive, and it is out in the hallway. So it is going to turn the corner and see the three of you. It opens its mouth, the inside of its mouth full of eyes, the flesh around its central eye full of eyes everywhere. As it flies out into the hallway, it is just gibbering to itself in deep speech. Random nonsensical rhymes as it moves out into the hallway. And as it does, it is going to charge up 3 I-beams to fire. All right, nice. So let's see. Rurik, what's up?
Can Bloodhound like try and stand valiantly in front of them to take the brunt?
Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I mean, I got plenty of I-beams. You could definitely have one if that was your concern. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Bloodhound, go ahead and give me a strength save.
I'll use the inspiration for this.
Oh, okay. I like. Yeah, a 14 is enough. This is, after all, little kid beholder. So you felt like a telekinetic force against you, but you resisted it. Alrighty. Let's see. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, Rurik, give me a Constitution save, DC 14. Ooh, that's good. You take half of this.
What?
Yeah, enervation.
Innervate.
Not nearly as good as a big boy, but half of that is 12.
I have 12 hit points, so I am unconscious.
Sweet. Which I believe would end your concentration on whatever funky fire thing's going on over there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would crash. It would.
Oh, nice. Cool. So then you're saying you could be hit by fire? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, crash.
Cool. Wait, no, your mantle flame's still going, right? So you're immune to fire,
Yeah, you are.
right?
Well,
immune to
it's
fire.
investiture of flame, but I'm unconscious, right? So
Oh yeah, so all that stuff would turn off. Oh man, that's the pits. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna light your unconscious self on fire with its fire ray. Which, since you're unconscious, you fail the dex save automatically. So here comes 19 points of fire damage. So that's one failed death save. All right. As that turn ends, over here we've got lots of I-beams still to go around. Let's see what we've got. Pendington. Nah, you don't have this one marked. That's fine. Drasier, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. This is a saving throw that you can still make, even though you have all this other shit happening to you, because Constitution never stops. Does that include your +3 from your aura? Right? You have all that. Yeah, okay. So that is a pretty beefy enervate. So here we go. Yeah, 40 points of necrotic damage. All right, so you're down. You're going to continue turning to stone since that effect is still on you. Let's see. This sweet baby right here. It's got plenty of legendary actions left in the tank. Pennington, give me a strength save.
23.
All right, made it. Okay, that brings us to the little baby gazer. All right, this little baby gazer, nobody's bothering him. He's got a pretty good speed. So let's see, dupe, and dupe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so this little gazer will fly out in the hallway. It sees that there are lots of juicy targets here. It is going to see what it can do. It powers up 2 of its little I-beams. Let's see what they are. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, cool. So, Rurik, you automatically fail your strength save. So it is going to pick you up with its telekinesis and is going to start dragging you back towards the action. Because it doesn't want you to miss a second of this.
yeah, you want to make this an epic death. I can feel it coming.
It's less
The
than
death of
being
Rurik.
dragged around like a
Bloodhound, you continue to wave the attention of the beholders. It does not go unnoticed. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw against the gazer. Oh, you pass. All right, you start to think the gazer is pretty cute. You feel its charm kind of working on you, and you resist it. As the gazer's turn ends, let's see what else is going on here.
So many actions from these beholders.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pendington, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
This isn't looking very good.
17.
All right, you're gonna take barely any damage. Not that your life was ever in danger, Pendington. So let's see. So a quarter of that because you resist necrotic as a racial and you made the save. All right, Bloodhound, you are up.
Alright, I want to take the arrows. Wait,
Mhm.
do I get disadvantage for shooting within 5 feet?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you have crossbow master feat.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, as a rogue bonus action. There you
I
go.
don't mean to be a jerk, but goth save.
Oh yeah, true. Everybody's got to remember to shit, except for Caretaker, who is already blind. Yeah. So what do we got? Wisdom save.
What's that?
I gotta do a wisdom save again because the goth has a 30-foot aura around it that dazes people. Hypnotoad going on here.
Is this like a charm?
Let's see. It is not described as a charm. Nope.
Just really bright.
Yeah. So yeah, you make the save though. So you then use your action to move back.
Yes. And then I'm gonna fire my acid arrows
Nice.
into the back guy.
Okay. Oof. Oh yeah, all 3 of those hit. That is an ass load of damage.
So
And
is
then-
everybody firing at different targets and not really damaging anything?
No, people are damaging stuff.
I mean, they have their own threats to worry about.
Yeah, so we got 30 plus
That's 70.
3. Yeah, so yeah, it just 1, 2, 3. The arrows plunge into it, and the thing just ruptures like a fleshy balloon.
And then
Now the cool thing about the goth, haha, the cool thing about the goth is that when
Sorry,
it dies, it actually does explode.
Oh no!
no.
Yeah. So Rurik, you take another failed death save as this thing explodes next to you. And the cute little baby has to make a save. So you might have just killed the baby. You might have gotten a twofer on this. So let's see. Little baby, I need you to make your dexterity save, kiddo.
3 for maybe?
Good shot, Bloodhound.
Baby, did you make the save? Yes. Nice.
Aw.
All right. But it'll take half as much damage, so it still might die. Let's see.
Yeah, those
3d8.
things don't have a lot of health.
3d8 force damage. All right, 8 points of force damage. So it is still going strong. Meanwhile, Rurik, you have 2 failed death saves.
Yes, Crash. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that or not. So, all right, that brings us to what's Pantuk's just moving around all over the place. This is not even Pantuk's turn yet.
I'm
Oh
not
my
done
god!
It is Pantuk's turn.
And I'm not done.
Well,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not
I'm
done.
sorry.
Oh man!
Alright,
Oh
fine.
wow!
Okay.
Slap me in the-
interrupting legendary actions.
Oh man! All right, so what do you got, Bloodhound? What else you got?
I'm gonna action surge
Oh, action surge. Okay, and
and then fire at the little guy.
oh wow, you really want to kill these dudes. Yeah, a 14 hits the challenge rating 1/2 gazer for 16 damage. It's completely and totally destroyed.
And then he's
Nice,
gonna
and jump forward and shoot it more.
move and
Okay.
then do a tumble from the corner
Okay, okay.
on his knee with the arrow pulled. And then-
Only an elf would feel the need to do that, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fire.
No,
the
good,
gazer.
good RP. Good RP. All right.
Yeah, I loved it.
Can I
Yeah.
see this little guy?
Yeah, I'm sure you can see that little guy. You're a fucking sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Little guy going down.
Get him.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Oh, an 11 does not hit him.
it's a good thing you got one more shot.
Yeah.
I will curving shot that actually. Never mind. I already used my bonus action. Disengage.
All right.
Is it a bonus action that activates your shots?
No, it's a curving shot. It's a bonus action. That's like a. It's not like one of my arcane shots. And I,
All
Hey,
right. All right.
that'll get
and
him.
then I can't sneak attack that one because Chuck's right next to him.
All right. Thanks to the sneak attack, you have removed the 2 most deadly threats from the fight. Both gazers have been defeated.
Hey, they peppered our allies. With
No,
death
honestly,
saves.
5e action economy, even a CR half monster, at the end of the game is still a threat. It's still a threat.
And then I'm
Yeah,
just
I
gonna use
think it's super helpful.
the rest of my movement to get under cover, behind
Oh,
cover.
very nice. Some crazy action economy going on here.
Not the heroic cover his body over Rurik's body. Just the step out of here.
You
Is
know
that like
what? I could do that. I could do that. And I was being
No,
heroic
no.
earlier. I was being heroic earlier, so I'm gonna be heroic now. I'm
All right.
gonna sit on Rook's face.
Nice.
Don't sit on Rurik's face.
That's like every other Tova Lu song. I love it.
If you sit on his face, I can't heal him.
Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. We've got the Pendington. We've got this situation right here. We've got Caretaker. I got to keep in mind my anti-magic auras. Let's see. Yeah, you can't take them with you, guys. You can't take them with you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You are up, Pantic.
Yay! I will come over here, and I will crush my stone on him.
Okay. It does nothing because it's a magic item, and you're an anti-magic aura. So.
I'm in the anti-magic aura.
Mhm.
Can't see shit.
You said you held
I
him.
think you would have knew that. Yeah, you would have knew
Okay,
that
So
beforehand.
as you pull out the stone, there's no response from it. And you know, with your huge brain, bigger than mine, bigger than your player, that this won't do shit.
Yeah, I would have sensed that there
A
was no more
beholder's eye beams and
Yeah,
anti-magic cone is 120 feet long.
I liked it when I could see it.
Yeah.
So that means potions won't work on him either.
No, they're not magic.
They are
Yeah,
magic. They are most assuredly, even a basic bitch is a magic item.
Can you stabilize me somehow?
Yeah, you could try to
Medicine
stabilize
kit.
What's that?
him.
I think you can try to stabilize him.
I will use my.
You can always use your action to do that.
Yeah, medicine check.
Sure.
You need a kit.
Ah, I thought you needed a kit to do it.
No,
Yeah, sure.
The kit just makes it a guaranteed success.
Yeah, and you can also actually heal people with it
If you have the feet.
if you have the healer feat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will use my action to stabilize him then.
All right, let's make a medicine check here. This is pretty exciting. All right. Yeah, you just start pounding his chest over and over again, and his dwarf body just kind of like shudders, and he starts breathing again.
I imagine like a really heartfelt, tear-filled scene of
Aw.
Panta crying, trying to get Rourke to breathe again.
I feel like it would be awkward because, like, at the same time that Pantuk is saving him, he's also sort of sizing up his body parts.
Yeah, like the parts.
And being,
Don't
being
die,
like,
or else your
if he
parts will go
does-
to waste.
if he does die, what could I really get out of this that I could use in another project?
Well, that's why there
You
were
just
tears.
can't make it look intentional. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
think of
that's
like plastic surgeons. You know, like how they draw on the body what they're gonna move. Like I was drawing on his body, trying to figure out what parts I could cut off.
why he's gonna wake up like
Where
a
I can make
drunk frat
incisions.
party.
And then you realize there's nothing worth keeping. He's a
All
dork.
right.
Ignore that lump on your neck.
Anything else from Pantuk?
I move out of the way.
Okay. Caretaker, you're up.
That was real slow and ominous. Caretaker's gonna.
Be a caretaker.
Caretaker's gonna come over here, and he's gonna.
Just because you're stabilized don't mean you awake, boy.
Is Drasir stabilized?
No, Drasir is all kinds
okay.
of fucked up. Drasir is paralyzed. Drasir
Alright.
is unconscious and
Alright.
dying.
Yeah.
And Drasir is also turned to stone from his feet up to his belly button.
So I'm not moving him. Is what you're saying?
I mean, he's a beefy boy.
Yeah. Ain't no moving him. So
yeah.
what I'm gonna do is, while I'm moving over to that, so like mid stride, I'm gonna take a shot at that.
Okay. This one right here.
Oh
Oof.
no!
Oh, all right. Give me a death save. No active paladin auras nearby. Oof.
Right on the
just made
money.
it. Yeah.
Right on the money. And then I'm gonna bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother with your advice. I gotta save Dressir.
Wasn't gonna. I'm gonna hide behind the pillar.
All right, caretakers, your turn ends. Okay. Pendington, I definitely need you to make Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Looking at my abilities, I need you to clarify if it's stun or paralysis.
It is a paralysis.
Because of this ability I just moved and now I can't fucking find it. There it is.
Yeah, so you would have advantage to this saving throw.
So you said con?
Yep, Constitution.
27.
All right, yeah, no problem. Your turn, Pendington.
Alright, Charles is going to, First, I need to ask anti-magic question. So how would an aura be affected in an anti-magical field if it's a magical aura granted by a spell?
If you are the center of the aura and you're in the anti-magic, the whole aura would shut down. If you are outside of the anti-magic field, the aura could not enter the anti-magic field.
Okay.
Does that make
Are you
sense?
talking about like your paladin auras?
No, I'm talking about a aura vitality. This aura. This aura.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh wow, that's. I thought it was my bonus action. Oh, actually, that's terrible. I don't know if I can save this here. Charles moves back 15 feet.
All right. It's because it don't got nothing better to do with its reactions. It will try to bite you.
Okay.
Oh.
That misses.
No shit. All right. So.
Hey, my AC's only at 22 right now. All right.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a shield to
The
break.
saltiest.
Nah, it's just I have never in my life seen a beholder actually bite somebody before. So.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So you go to move away from it, and.
I'm gonna lay on hands Dressir.
Okay.
I need to see if I can. No, I can only neutralize the Caesar poison. Sorry, my friend. But hey, you're up with 30 health.
All right. So Dressir, you're still paralyzed. You have 30 health, but you are also halfway to becoming a stone statue.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna walk back 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to retributive challenge.
I mean, you still had movement. You could have dragged me into an anti-magic zone and got rid of this.
Man, yeah, and then just let the beholders fuck our team up. Yeah, so I'm gonna just move back in and I'll retributive challenge the grinny one.
Okay. That'll switch it from the other guy to this one. Is that your intention?
Oh, it hasn't, but I've been able to mark multiple targets before.
It says in the description. Let's see. The mark lasts until you place a mark on a different target.
Different mark. Okay, actually no, I won't. I won't mark them.
Okay.
I'll just.
I mean,
stand in front of them.
if we're going off of the infamous Rurik Mage Hand, I mean, I don't know how you want to play these chess games, but whatever sits well with you, Paladin.
I'm not trying to play any games. Just
All right.
D&D.
All right, I got you.
And that's my turn.
Okay. As your turn ends, the one next to you gets back its 3 legendary actions. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. There's a lot going on here. So, does it give up 3 of these things so that it could fart its way over to more exciting prospects? Maybe.
He loves to fart.
They do. They love farting. Let's see. We're going to move this. and you see its central eye begin swiveling about as it decides how best to aim it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be pretty hype. Yeah. All right. Nah, you know what? He'll just keep tanking for his bro. Like a good bro, he'll just keep tanking.
What is that orange dot on the other one?
That is a challenge thrown out by Chuck against the creature.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, that works for now. Okay. All right, let's roll some dice. Beholders, Jesus Christ. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice. So, let's see. Dresseer's back up. I like that. And what else do we got? Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then we've got. Okay. All right. So, a couple things are going on here. Pendington, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
17.
All right. Let's see. Caretaker, go ahead and give me a.
Oh no, he can see me.
Oh
Darn.
yeah, you're behind the pillar and you made your crazy save, right? Or your
Well,
thing.
I made it, but yeah, but I mean, he could still see me. That's.
No. His passive perception is only a 22, so.
I rolled a 22.
Oh, then I guess he would see you. Cool. Then yeah, go ahead and give me a strength save.
Three.
Okay, that's exciting. All right, it is going to grab you from behind there with its telekinesis, and
Nope.
it is going.
This is a problem.
Yeah, it's going to yank you and deposit you back. How far can we go? 30 feet. So 1. 30 feet, huh? Yeah, you know what? It will kind of fart up a little bit and kind of just deposit you down on the ground underneath it. There we go.
Charles?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
what are
on
you
its
doing up here?
and then
I
on
have
its
no
last
idea.
one, it will yeah, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Bloodhound. No, Bloodhound is in the anti-magic. So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, Pendington. Why not?
Okay, is it paralysis or stun?
Nope.
Okay. 22.
All right. And then let's see. That will be its turn. All right. Little Gazer is dead. Rurik, you're up. Or not up. You're just
not up.
yeah, you're just laying there. That's right.
Snoring.
Dressier, paralyzed through your turn, so you can't do anything, restrained, all that kind of stuff. This is where it's going to get really tricky. You were technically paralyzed before you were petrified. So, if you can break free of the paralysis, then you have a chance of, of resisting the petrification. But if you fail breaking free of the petrify, the paralyze, you'll automatically fail to petrify. So this
These
is
are both.
this is a very big roll.
Wisdom
Even
save?
And let's see, you are restrained, which doesn't. Oh yeah, it gives you disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So this is going to be pretty rough.
Doesn't even. What the
It's
hell?
dexterity?
Let me double check. Let's see. I think the paralysis might be Constitution, actually. Yeah. So, paralyzed. Yeah, paralyzed is Constitution. So go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. All right. So you make that. You are no longer paralyzed. Let's see. There you go. Now you need to make your save against the petrification, and the petrification is a dexterity.
Okay. So, did somebody say they were going to give me DM inspiration?
I realized I don't have it because I didn't really
Gotcha.
DJ.
I
played
have,
about 30
I have
minutes,
one
so.
from like 2 sessions ago.
No, it's okay.
If I can give it to him.
They expire.
They
Nope.
do?
Ooh,
Oh,
even if
I'm
he had
stoned.
had it, it would not have mattered. Yeah. So you repeat the saving throw. On a failure, you are petrified. So you have turned to stone. All right.
Well, take that bag of holding off my back, and
It is also stone.
shit.
Yeah.
You can be unpetrified. Answer.
All
Yeah,
right.
I can take care of that.
As your turn ends, McSmiles is going to take a turn.
Let's make Toothy.
Well,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, this is Smiles is going to go before Toothy. He's going to take a legendary action.
Oh.
Caretaker, give me a Constitution save with a +5 because you're in Pendington's aura. There you go.
24.
Now it is Toothy's turn.
And now I'm technically an item, so it takes to disintegrate, and I'm dead.
True.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 2. Ugh. Okay. No disintegrates this time around. That stinks. All right. This one has to include Pendington as part of the attack. So Pendington, dexterity saving throw.
15.
Okay. Let's see. You are slowed.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, Caretaker, you are targeted. Constitution.
9.
Oof. You are paralyzed.
Son of a.
All right, and that brings us to the last I-beam. Ooh, yeah. All right, same deal. Since you are already paralyzed, you automatically fail the save. You begin turning to stone. Okay. That is the end of its turn. Smiley is going to use another legendary action point. It's going to try to charge up with something good. Let's see what happens. Oh, all right. This could actually still be pretty cool. Let's see. I think a statue of Dressir would probably weigh more than 300 pounds. Does anybody else agree with that one?
I think he weighs more than 300 pounds.
Wait, does he?
With plate
really?
armor and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking the density of stone versus the density of a living person. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, because I was like, wouldn't it be hype if you used telekinesis to like?
Yeah, let's just throw him into somebody.
Yeah, pick Dressir up and just smash him down into the ground. That would be so amazing. But that is not the case. So let's see. We've already got Caretaker taken care of. So Pendington, go ahead and give me, as silly as it sounds to ask for this, a strength saving throw.
I mean, these aren't my best saves. 14.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's going to grab you with its telekinesis. And let's see. Until the start of the Beholder's next turn, you are incapacitated. I like that. And then it can move or carry you 30 feet in any direction. All right, rad. So since you are incapacitated, but it doesn't want to move you through like an anti-magic aura, it is going to put you back. We'll say, yeah, they're going to put you back in this corner.
Timeout corner. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do an X for incapacitated. There we go.
I mean, incapacited's not terrible. Just no
Yeah,
actions
you
or
just can't.
reactions.
Well, you can't take actions or reactions. So.
Yep. Can barely do it anyways because it's fucking slow.
All right, so that brings us to this cutie's dead. This cutie's dead. Bloodhound, you're up.
All right. Basically, I need to kill. I need to kill. So I'm gonna move this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Kill everything.
attack Smiley. Crap. Just kidding. I'm not gonna kill anything.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait. Just kidding. I lied.
Okay. Oh yeah, nothing.
I thought
Nothing hit.
Thought I had something cool. Wait. Actually, I can bonus action curving shot
Okay.
one of those, so I get to re-roll one of mine, and it has to hit
Okay.
another target 60 feet.
All right. So since you committed to 3 attacks, we're just gonna say it'll be the last one that you did it on then, since like you've already committed to the next shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you make an attack roll and miss, so basically you missed, but you tried again. You missed, but you tried again. You missed on the 3rd time and said this is bullshit, and then you activated curving arrow. Got you. So you can re-roll that 3rd attack.
This is what.
Wow.
On the plus side, at least it wasn't like he was a normal attack. The arrow was already in flight. It
Okay.
just curved and hit something else.
So you take essentially 4 attacks. None of them hit.
I had a
What
really
now?
cool round last round, so like
You did,
naturally
you did. It was hype as hell.
can't.
All right.
Yeah,
And you
just-
feel like you are definitely in an anti-magic field right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back up.
All right.
Oh,
This,
so he technically wouldn't have been able to do that then.
what?
Well, the arrow wasn't in a anti-magic field when it got there.
Drag work if you can.
No, he
Yeah. So
It doesn't matter. He
become
missed
magical
anyway.
again when it comes out.
yes, actually, it does. As soon as a magic thing leaves the anti-magic aura, it regains its powers. It doesn't permanently lose them for going in. The powers get suppressed. So to kind of give you guys an idea, this is the kill zone right here, where there's no anti-magic right now. That is where the magic is happening. So not just there, but also where the 2 beholders are. So they're aiming their stuff away from that side of the room.
Yes, they don't hit each other.
Yeah, there
Smart
you go.
beholders.
There you go.
Yep, that's my turn though.
Okay.
And bonus action high. Oh, never
Alright,
mind. You bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Yeah, bonus action curved.
Rip.
Yeah, curved up banana.
Mm.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, Pantuk, you're up.
Hmm.
Your friends are dying in there.
I know, and I can't do shit. Because all it is anti-magic shit.
I mean,
On
you
the plus
could
side-
if you run through the anti-magic to the right
Yeah,
side
the
of the
other-
room. Yeah.
On the plus side,
Yeah, and then they
Charles,
just turn their gaze. Like,
Charles, Caretaker, and Jasir can all hear each other in their heads now.
And yeah, that's true.
well, just
Well-
not really hearing anything.
Is-
Well,
Is-
keep in mind that technically being paralyzed doesn't kill you,
He's
or
petrified.
petrified doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
You're still in there.
We hear his internal screams.
Yeah, it's just you're. Yeah.
That's even worse.
Is this anti-magic right here?
Oh yeah, no, it's the worst. Yeah, it's definitely the worst. Yeah.
Is this anti-magic right here?
Let's see. The creature, can it draw a line of sight to you from there? No, you are around the corner, so I would say that it's not at your current. Well, let's see. Let me hop inside this one to see if it can see your miniature or not. That's generally how I'm determining if it can affect you. The combination of where the template's laying and where its vision is.
Trying to think of.
No, I cannot see you. So I would say that you can use magic from your current position.
Yeah. What do I use? Can I cure Trasir? Can Dispel Magic remove petrification?
You're looking for restoration.
Oh, restoration only. Yeah, that's fair. Trying to save a friend. Can't do, don't want to do that. I'm trying to figure out this. I can't, so if I step forward to here, I'm in the anti-magic zone, right?
Let me see.
Like if I go right here.
Yep, as soon as you kind of move in there, one of the two beholders will be able to see you, and their anti-magic cone is definitely filling up that whole hallway.
God damn it.
This is what beholder like to do.
Mm-hmm. If only I had more movement. Fuck.
There is the dash action.
Yeah, but then I just end up standing in the middle of the open. Taking eye beams
How
for
far
days.
could you get?
Well, considering half movement.
You can move diagonally.
Those
Through
aren't half
what?
movement.
I thought moving through
Corpses
dead
aren't difficult terrain.
No,
I thought
we play with corpses as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah,
do? Okay.
Yeah, we've been doing that.
So
yeah.
in other
I've
words,
played like
I can
that
get
this whole
here.
time.
I thought everybody was doing that. Is that
That's
not?
what I thought. That's why I said
Yeah.
it.
That's what I've been doing.
I didn't know that. I haven't been
Wow.
doing that. I'm sorry.
Panta for being a pillar of good gameplay. Take DM inspiration. So.
Can I get DM extra movement?
Yes. Two levels of rogue. I'll let you use a dash action as a bonus action every round.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. I mean, crap.
Or if you cast
Thinking about
Expeditious
haste.
Retreat on yourself, you could cast Haste
Ooh.
on yourself. There's a lot of ways to get more speed.
Yeah, I was thinking about hasting myself.
Except that a haste will drop as soon as you enter that anti-magic zone.
And then you won't have your turn anymore
yeah.
because the haste wore off.
What? I would never try to trick anyone. What are you talking about?
Chuck, do you want to be hasted?
I mean, yeah.
It's about like
If
the only
you
thing I
dis-
can do right now.
I mean, no, not really. If they dispel it, then my turn's over. It's probably
That's
no.
true.
But
Yeah, as soon as the haste effect ends, yeah, that would suck.
maybe
You can
try
haste
to. Since
Caretaker?
we can't talk telepathically right now, since neither of us are in it, maybe
Yeah.
try to pull Rurik. Just drag Rurik with your little gnome body out of the anti-magic field, and then try to heal him.
Do you really think he's strong enough to pull Rurik?
I mean, dragging a body is not.
I'm half naked.
In the Navy, they expect girls that weigh 90 pounds to be able to carry a grown man. So, I'm sure Panta could carry Rurik.
Right,
Just
but
a
in the
little
real
bit.
world, people don't make strength their dump stat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's
90-pound
more-
girls do.
It's more of like a standard array, I think, situation.
And I doubt the women in the Navy are 40 inches tall and weigh 35 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some. We had some weird ones. You can't say that for sure.
This is like a child just walking around. Like, oh, yeah, I'll carry you, fat giant man.
So Pantuk, this is
Yeah.
a pretty stressful situation. What are you gonna do?
I'm assuming I can't line of sight anything from here. Nope, all I see is a dead guy. Nothing. Okay. Nope. Pan took. Well. God, I want to help the team.
Then kill the beholder.
I mean, you're a wizard and anti-magic shit, son. So, like, there's really not much you can do. Don't feel bad.
Move into the open.
I move
was
here and then I'll
15.
dodge.
Damn. All right. You're gonna try to draw some attacks. All right. Bait has been
That's
taken.
Like 6 disintegration beams.
Wow. I mean,
Out of
that
nowhere.
is. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. How can I resist? So you move into the room and you take a dodge action.
Ooh,
And
sorry. Can I move into the room and take a held action?
You
Hold a
wouldn't
spell?
be able to dodge.
Oh
You
no.
can't really hold a spell in and
yeah,
Can I
here's the
hold
yeah, here's the problem with holding a spell is you actually are spell casting when you hold a spell because it's using your
Gotcha, yeah.
concentration slot and all that jazz. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. Just
But
curious.
you're also
you
in
could
an
always ready a
anti-magic
mage
zone.
hand. You never know what that mage hand will do.
What am I gonna do? Put a finger in its butt? I guess I dropped that secret too early.
With a sigh of relief, you cure its colonitis, and it bequeaths to you all of its treasure.
now it has another eye beam.
And I managed to work bequeathed into a sentence. So good stuff. And I said it wrong on purpose. All right. So anything else from Panther?
Pantook is done.
Maybe for reals. We'll find out.
Next time.
Caretaker.
On the next round.
Caretaker.
Yeah.
All
What's
right.
up, man?
So you are still paralyzed. You are still restrained. Same deal that Drasir had. You have to make the paralysis save first. If you
Right.
do, that will give you a chance to try to make the dex save to avoid petrification.
Okay.
So this is a Constitution save to get out of the paralysis. Either way, you miss your whole flipping turn.
well,
but
that's a problem.
yeah.
No, the con save is the problem.
Ooh, yeah. So you fail the to get rid of the paralysis. So then you automatically fail. You have turned to stone.
On the plus side, Charles, I can't feel pain, so you won't be hearing the existential screams like we hear from Drasir.
Yeah, Chuck. It's looking real bad, bro. It's
Yep.
looking real bad. You are
You could-
incapacitated through your turn.
Yep.
All right, as
Can I-
it continues to. Yeah.
Can I still make the save against the slow at the end of the turn?
Yep. You still make the save against slow at the end of your turn. Dexterity based.
Okay. See it. Nope. At
Oof.
least I'm
All
no
right.
longer incapacitated, but just because you're incapacitated doesn't mean you don't have movement. Just saying, so I'm gonna move. And
Wait,
I can move half my speed and move right there.
wait.
Yep, incapacitated makes where you can't take actions or reactions.
Well, your
Um,
movement is an action.
No, it's not. Your movement is a movement. I had to look this up for Jenna.
Yep.
It's not-
The condition states everything that you're not allowed to do, which is you can't take actions and you can't take reactions. Moving is technically none of those, so you can do it.
Yeah, it needs to be coupled with the wording of "and their speed is reduced to 0."
Yeah.
Like the
Keep in
enchantment
mind that
enchantment
incapacitate is also added to other restrictions as
Yep.
well.
wizards. And that is Charles's turn. As I just dazedly stumble past the statue of Drasir.
Oh, my bad. You were also restrained. Sorry.
Oh, I was? Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
I was like, you know what? Now that it's mentioning there should be a secondary effect associated with it, I should probably read this a little bit closer. Yeah, it is restrained until the start of the Beholder's next turn. Oh, my bad. I read the whole thing wrong, Broseph. You are restrained until the start of the Beholder's next turn or until the Beholder is incapacitated. So you are restrained, but not incapacitated. So you could take actions and reactions. So start your turn over, but you are restrained, but able
Okay.
to, yeah.
Okay, so I just
And that
can't-
makes more sense flavor-wise for basically being held by telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I'm just restrained, and I can't...
So your speed
Say
is
it up.
0 and you're slowed.
All right, let me look at a distance here. Oh, fuck. All right, I'm going to cleansing touch myself to remove the restraint, to remove the telekinesis restraint.
I'm
Restraint.
sorry. You said touch yourself.
I'm cleansing touching myself to remove the restraint.
All right, so that's an action to remove the restraint.
Are you
Yep,
cleansing
and
yourself
I don't
with
get
pressure?
bonus actions. And then I'm gonna hazedly stumble past the statue of Drusir.
Okay.
I won't remake my slow save since I failed them last time. I'm
Okay.
not restarting my turn. And that is Charles's turn.
All right, Smiles sees you. You do this. You see its legendary action meter refill. Bloop bloop bloop.
Charles,
Holy shit!
this is. I just thought of something amusing.
Is this from the telekinesis, or are you just throwing this out there for?
No,
Oh,
this is from the telekinesis.
okay.
Or the
Oh, can you
telepathy.
still bonus action help?
I don't know. We'll have to phone that one in. But you could really say that I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
Wow. And everyone dies. Okay.
Yay, we win.
New
All right,
campaign.
so as you start stumbling towards this eyeball creature sees that a new, squishier target has entered the arena in the form of a child with a beard.
Why?
So
Charles turns his head slowly, looking at Pantook, and he's like,
and
Oh,
oh my
why?
god, that's really bad. Okay. And since it's very much interested in taking care of that little problem, there is the issue, though, that there are double beholders. So Pantook, even if it moved its eye away from you, the other one is still in the way. So I can't aim any of these at you right now. So I'm really sorry about that. I know that. Yeah, I know that was
Part
your
of the plan.
that was your end game, but I just can't do it. So I need you to find in your heart to forgive me. I will have to target the invincible paladin instead. So
Pantook OP.
all right. So it does swivel its eye beam around, perhaps to set its friend up for success. Who knows for sure. And let's see.
Am I in the anti-magic zone now?
You are. Where are you? Jesus, it's hard to keep track. No, you're not in the anti-magic zone.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are professionals. What are you talking about?
So, hoping they made a blunder.
Yeah. Beholders have like a minimum of like 17 intelligence. So, all right. So this beholder.
Yeah, that's why it keeps targeting me with dex saves.
Look, I didn't make up the rule in 5th edition where you have to use random eye beams, which is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But I am honoring the system here. Okay.
Rules as written.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay. So rules as written. My only real targets here is Chuck, because everybody else has been turned to stone. So yeah. You know what? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I could do that.
Oh, is it gonna come and bite me?
No. What the hell, man?
I'm tired of dealing with you. I'm just gonna take it to you personally.
You have to record your first beholder fight as a DM, because I am very curious to see how it goes down. So
no eye
he's
beams, just bite.
yeah, he is gonna start farting his way up towards the hole in the ceiling. That is what he's going to do. And as he begins heading up there, I think I'm just gonna let fate decide here. He has a disintegrate queued up. It would be pretty fun. It would be pretty funny to auto kill one of these statues.
He's got 2 targets.
Yeah, would be
He's got
pretty
3
funny.
targets.
Just see your high or low.
3 targets. Charles is there.
You're
Yeah,
not stone though.
Charles is there. Charles, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. An 11.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. So he hits you with his death ray.
That wasn't a disintegrate. What?
No, he had some sweet rolls this turn for stuff. So 54 necrotic, so you take half of that.
27. Okay.
All right. And then let's see. Yeah, Constitution save.
All right.
As
Is
well.
it stun or paralysis?
No.
Well, unnatural 1.
All right. I feel like an Asmar Paladin is the absolute counter to a Beholder.
Yeah, it feels pretty good so far for me, at least.
Yeah,
Not my
I'm glad.
party
I'm
around
glad
me, though.
one person in the party is having an all right time tonight.
Are you kidding? I'm having a blast.
Nothing
I
like
hate
being a
you all.
wild magic zone with guys that also
Hey, I haven't been
block
hit yet.
magic.
All right, so you take 15 more points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right, and then go ahead and give me another dexterity saving throw.
A 20.
All right, and that is the end of its turn. Rurik, you just chilling on the ground, taking a nap, dreaming about your 3 wives. Well, 2, but you know, snack truck, food truck came back for seconds probably. So,
Ooh.
all
But
right.
wait.
What? What's up?
No, nothing. We'll follow up on that later.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
Burkus
So,
makes us the clone so we can have 2 more wives.
Dressier is still stoned. Let's see.
Mr. Toothy.
All right. Chuck, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Stun or paralysis?
All right, just made it. Yeah, it was a paralysis. You would have had advantage, so you more than just made it.
Nice. If you want me
Okay.
to stop asking, I can.
No, that's cool. But I am keeping track. It is Toothy's turn. Things got hard for these guys when you got rid of the little beholders. That's for sure. It's been a struggle since they were taken out. This guy is going to move, and they definitely don't want to inadvertently activate or deactivate their stone stuff. So that's for sure. So this guy will float over to here. And Pantook, good news. You're no longer in an anti-magic aura.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, so you can really cut loose now. And give him everything you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I just realized how ugly that thing is.
Which thing? Who's ugly?
I mean,
Mixed
compared
smiley.
to Toothy, he's no America's
Yeah.
Next Top Model, but
I want to know which beholder's cuter. This is definitely something that they would be concerned with.
Oh, the left one is significantly uglier.
You see Toothy kind of like with an invisible hand, sort of like below back its eye stalks, like a supermodel style, kind of like shake them out a little bit, and you see some deep jealousy kind of settle in on Toothy's face when he sees Smiles kind of showing off.
Smiles just gives that big stupid grin.
And then what's next is
What?
Toothy
Yeah.
aims his gaze over to Smiles, so anti-magic zone on Smiles.
Oh
right?
man, and they are just unmade. If Mother was not in the equation, I would definitely say yes to all of those things. All right. So Pantook, you have magic back. It feels good, but also probably a little bit like your butthole's tightening up.
What if Mother is just a beholder and on her eye stalks are more beholders?
All right, who do we have access to here now that the room is really opening up for magic? Let's see, Pantook. Yeah. Okay. Pantook, go ahead and give me a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. These were all mostly bad rolls. Yeah, give me a dexterity save, Pantook.
Is that advantage because I'm dodging?
Yeah, I mean, technically,
Yeah,
if you're
you do
dodging,
get
yeah,
advantage.
you have advantage. All right, so you make the save. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, Pantic. I can't see Bloodhound, or I'd pass them out to him. Pantic, you are afeared. You are frightened of the creature. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. That's all I could tell you about it, other than that you have the frightened
I have
status.
advantage on saving throws that require wisdom
Oh,
that come from spells.
never mind. The
Gnome cunning.
all right, we'll say on this one it'll pass. That's fine. This is more like kind of walking the line between a natural ability and a spell. But we'll go with that.
Like
Ah,
attack
okay.
and rest.
And then
yeah.
finally, do another wisdom saving throw for me. Okay. Pantuk, as you look over at the beholder, you resist. You dodge the first eye beam. The second one hits you. Use your gnome racial to be like, nah, I ain't scared. And as you look at it, you kind of realize why you're not scared.
I'm in
And
love.
I Died in Your Arms Tonight starts playing in the background. And you just lock gazes with the creature. And yeah, it is love, baby. It is a D&D meme waiting to happen.
When the DM seduces the PC.
Yeah. And so the Beholder seems pretty proud of itself, because even though it was apparently judged the ugliest Beholder in the room, it still got it. You know what I'm saying? Where it counts. So yeah, you. Now keep in mind, this is not, you're not dominated. You just you are charmed by the Beholder, and what that simply means, with the basic charm, is you can't attack it, and you can't target it with harmful abilities and magical effects.
But I bet you
And-
that jealousy will let you hit Smiley.
And the Beholder will allow you to will have advantage on any social checks that it makes with you. So watch out for that. Who knows where the evening might lead us.
Bedroom
All right.
Beholder.
As his turn ends, Schmiles is going to go, and Smiles is going to check his eye beam, because 5e makes me check to see what eye beam I get to use. All right. Yeah, that works. Oh, I like this. I like Beholder Charm. That's really strong. Okay, go ahead, Pantuk, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all right. You managed to resist taking only half of the enervation damage. Oh god. So you take 21 points of necrotic damage. All right, Bloodhound, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna just fire right into Smiley here.
Okay. 12 does not hit.
Man, isn't Caretaker there? Or is he
No,
unconscious?
he floated up.
That
Yeah.
doesn't give you advantage anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't give you-
couple of things I might update you on. Caretaker is a statue.
And the beholder floated up to the hole.
Yeah, the Beholder is actually up in the air at the ceiling area now, which in this room is like 25 feet up. And then yeah, I think that catches you up. So 12 does not hit. What else you got? 21 is the hit. All right.
Yes, and then as it hits, or like as it passes through the magic zone,
Actually, you aren't in an anti-magic zone, and your arrow is not in an anti-magic zone.
oh good. Well
Yeah.
then, I'm gonna do this. Grasp it firmly. Grasp it. So it'll take another 2d6.
Ooh, when this arrow strikes the target, conjured magic creates grasping brambles. The creature hit by the arrow takes 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced to 10 feet. Takes 2d6 slashing time each time it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting. The target or any creature can reach his brambles. Okay, cool. So it takes an extra 7 points of damage, so 14 damage total.
And then I'll try one more shot. There we go.
All right, another 20 points of damage. With that, Smiley is bloodied.
Man, I thought you were gonna say he's dead. It's like, oh yeah.
No, sorry.
Halfway. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action hide
Okay.
and move. Use my movement to move. So when I come out with my next attack, I'll have advantage, right?
Maybe.
I mean, a 29 is pretty good. He's only got a 22 passive perception, so yeah, you feel confident that you are hitting. So,
Okay.
yeah, if I wanted to roll an active perception, I'd have to use an action to do so. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn.
All right. Yeah. So all of that inside the green, that is magic is working as intended in those
I don't
areas.
see any green.
Oh, really?
It might be on the GM layer.
All right. Let me
Yeah, I
double check.
don't see anything either.
Here we go. There you go.
What is this?
Those squares, the green ones, and then inside the green ones, those are areas where magic is working properly.
Oh. Green is good.
Yep.
Oh, so the beholder's completely in the anti-magic?
Well,
Toothy?
these are areas you know are.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like it would love to be in the anti-magic aura because then it would not have these brambles all over it. But that
Okay.
is not, that is not the case.
Cool. All right, perfect.
Um,
That's
okay.
exactly what I need.
All right, that brings us to let's see, Bloodhound's turn. So before Panta could go, I guess both these boys are gonna want to use some legendary actions. All right, let's see.
Are they?
All right. Sure. Pendington, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $25.
All right, you're fine. And the other one actually is out of, at least according to my tracking, is out of legendary actions. So, Pantuk, your turn is up. You don't like smiles very much, I'm assuming, but you love Toothy.
I do like the weird, childish wave with my fingers at Toothy.
Yeah, it runs its massive 5-foot long tongue over its multiple rows of shark-like teeth, almost beckoning to you to come get some. Entirely up to you, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
But,
say.
but if I was rolling persuasion, I would be rolling it with advantage. Just throwing that out there. Also, as a practitioner of the arts, you have to admire that this charm effect has lasted through you taking damage.
I did notice that.
Yeah. Which is actually wrong, because when it damaged you, the charm would have gone away. Sorry.
Oh.
Yep. Boop. All right. So what are you gonna do? You actually
All right.
hate both of these guys.
Good. This is getting annoying. Soul fight.
Mm-hmm.
So, I. Chain
that is
lightning.
a good chain lightning. All right. Let's see. Yeah. They both have to make saves, dexterity based. All right, here we go. We'll do Toothy, and then wait, I labeled them wrong. Who cares? There we go. Okay, dexterity save from the one, Toothy, and then dexterity save from Smiles. They both fail. They both take 48 points of damage. All right. Anything else from Pantuk? That was a crazy hit. They are both now bloodied.
You channeled the little Voxus, huh?
You could say that. And I'll squirt my little butt back around the corner.
All right.
And I'm good. That's it.
Okay. Charles Pennington, give me a dexterity saving throw.
But I can't. I'm a statue.
12.
Oh, you said Charles Pennington. Sorry.
Yeah, your legs are restrained as they begin to turn to stone. It begins crawling up your body.
God, keep getting that roll, don't you?
Oh, wait. It's against paralysis. Is it petrification and paralysis? Is that what we established?
No, it's sorry.
It was paralysis and stun, right? Is what you had.
Advantage on paralysis and stun. Is it paralysis?
No, it is actual petrification. The lower part of your body, from feet to belly button, has turned to stone.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah. All right.
Is he in the anti-magic zone?
No. They are
No, okay.
They very specifically are trying to keep that away from you guys because they don't want you to stop being stone.
Alright, I'm
Gotcha.
going to cleansing touch and remove the petrification.
All right.
God, I have just too many fucking. I'm making macros for everything. This is not gonna happen. Alright, yep, there's cleansing touch. Yep, I remove the paralysis.
Okay.
Not the paralysis, the petrification and the restraint. And then I'll move 5 feet right there. And I'll make my save to no longer be slowed. Nat 20! Woo! And I'm no longer slowed. That's Charles's turn.
All right. All right. Let's see. Okay, that brings us to Toothy. Toothy fills back up the energy tank, and let's see. Sorry, I just had to look something up real quick. High level stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Toothy's turn. Let's see. Toothy is going to check what his beams are for the turn. These are all pretty good. He's also going to decide what he's going to do with his ray. Since you have left the arena, as it were, little gnome, he's going to probably turn his biz back around, thinking. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, Pendington, here we go. You're the only person in here fighting it. So, Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Right. 18 or
All
26
right.
if stunner paralysis.
So you're gonna take a quarter of that damage. So a quarter of 35 because of Asimar racial.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
An 8.
An 8. Yeah, that's bad. You take, oh wow, it's very low damage for disintegration, right? You take 39 points of force damage
Okay.
as it tries to disintegrate you, and then finally give me a wisdom saving throw.
20.
All right, you resist falling in love with it. Rurik is down. Drasir is stone. Toothy's turn. Okay, Toothy is going to get back his 3 legendary actions. And let's see. Toothy will start floating Dish away. Oh wait, that's too far. There we go. And let's see. We'll go right there. Okay. And let's see what his beams are for this turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. Alright. Okay, yeah, Pennington, there's no one else. So these are all gonna go towards you.
Okay.
Right off the bat, that one doesn't do anything to you, so it's wasted. And let's see. All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking
Oof. All right. This is Death Ray coming up. 49. You take half because it is necrotic.
Okay.
If it had reduced you to 0, it would be an instant death. And wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 17.
All right. That is its turn. As its turn ends, the other one is going to use legendary action. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, Pendington. This is from Smiles, wedged up in the ceiling. All right, you start to turn to stone. All right, Bloodhound, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to peek out this way. Can't. Peek out this way. And reveal himself, or not reveal himself, hopefully just fire with advantage.
All right. Is this against Toothy, who's up in the ceiling?
No, Smiley.
Okay, up against Smiley. 17 does not hit.
Oh!
Beholder, man, it's an iconic monster of Dungeons & Dragons since 1st edition. They strong.
Let's try it again. Oh my god!
Nope. Oh, there you go. That is a hit.
There we go. He's not 5 feet next to Chuck, is he?
No, he's up in the ceiling. He's like half in his little tunnel in the ceiling there. All right, so that's 21 more damage.
I don't think I get anything for crits, do I?
I don't think so, unless you would use your oath stuff on it.
Nope. Alright, he's gonna bonus action. Or he's gonna use the rest of his movement, bonus action, hide.
Okay.
2 crits in a row. Cool. And that'll be my turn.
All right. As your turn ends, Smiley gonna look down at Pennington. Pennington, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You are restrained, so this is at disadvantage.
11.
All right.
Hi, Chuck.
That is 49 points of force damage
Check
from
this.
disintegration.
So Chuck's gone then.
Yep.
Chuck is dust.
Damn.
Gone. Gone.
True,
gone.
I believe True Res could still bring him back. True Resurrection is, I think, the only thing that could bring him back at this point. That
Well,
brings
you
us
have to have somebody who could take us back for us to get true resurrection.
True. Pansuk, you're up.
God damn it. Alright, I
You currently do not feel any anti-magic aura, Pansuk. But as you turn the corner, you no longer see Pendington.
darn, nothing left to make something better. What a waste. I will chain lightning again.
All right.
Uh,
All right. Let's see what we
Hold
got.
can you target? So if I can I bounce back and forth, or can I only hit a target once?
I believe chain lightning is only once, but we can check.
Oh yeah, it says it can only be targeted by only one bolt.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But if it's a chain, that doesn't make sense because I can just bounce back and forth.
Back in the
Whatever.
day, the chain lightning and lightning bolt could actually like ricochet off of things. So
Yeah.
you had to like get your like compass out and your protractor and shit, and like figure out like the angles that they were gonna bounce off the walls. Let's see what we got here. Dexterity from Toothy is a fail. Dexterity from Smiley is a fail. With just a smell of like scorched alien flesh, Smiles shrivels up and falls to the floor, dead. Toothy looks like he is hanging on by his last fart.
Yeah. Shame I don't have bonus action spells.
Caretaker explodes from his stone.
All right. Anything else from you, Gnome Wizard?
Gnome wizard will step back into hiding.
All right. With no additional targets, it will not use a legendary action at this time. Moving on. This guy's dead. Oh, wait. Rurik's a target, right? Oh, man, damn it. Sorry, Rurik. I should have been trying to kill you this whole time. Hold on.
Damn it.
All right. I don't know, Rurik. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, you fail. Okay, so you are slow in addition to everything else that's transpiring right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he's got like a 20% chance to roll an I-beam that'll kill you, so he might as well go for it. That brings us to him, and he gets all his stuff back. All right, seeing that this other one is dead, seeing that these guys are on the run, but literally having like barely any hit points, it is actually going to try to fart its way out of here. So it's going to use a move and a dash, and it's going to float up into its tunnel in the ceiling. Bloodhound, you're up.
Oh my god. No, this thing can't get away. I don't have anything healing either. I don't even have potions.
Okay.
Kill it.
So I'm going to fire with an acid-tipped arrow.
All right, it is up in the ceiling. So if you want a shot, you're gonna have to get close enough to see up into the tube that it flew up in. Oh, seeking.
mean-
Let's see.
Yeah.
Use this option. Choose one creature you have seen. Oh shit. Okay, this is literally the exact scenario that this arrow is for. All right, fucking do it. Let's see what happens. I have to make a save. Is that what's happening?
I'll give him my DM expiration.
Do you give the beholder your DM inspiration? Hell yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Use the option to make an attack roll for the attack. Instead, choose one creature you've seen. Arrow flies towards, ignoring 3/4 cover, half cover.
Alrighty, here goes. Does dexterity save? Yeah.
Yep, it says Dex.
All right, 21. It's pretty good. Is there half damage or anything?
On a failed save, the target takes damage as if it were hit by the arrow.
It takes half as much damage.
On a
Yeah.
successful save, the target takes half as much.
All right,
And you
let's
don't learn
see.
the location.
Let's
Plus
see how
an
much
extra
damage.
1d6
Ain't
force.
no reason not to sharpshooter it.
Plus an extra 1d6 force damage.
Yeah, don't sharpshooter it. Doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yay!
It doesn't require an attack roll.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know
you
if
need.
can
I think
actually
you
take the
need an
minus
attack
5.
roll.
Yeah,
to
yeah, I
activate
don't think
it.
you can.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
says you
So
grant your arrow.
So it's 14 damage. Hopefully
Yeah.
it kills it.
14
Well, 7
damage.
7.
Let's see. 7 damage total. It had.
Wait, no, 14.
No, it passed the save, so it takes 7.
Yeah, right.
Where
So
are
it's,
you getting
right.
7 from?
he's,
Yeah, where do
he's
you get
taking he's taking the 10 away from 19, which drops it to 9. Then he's adding the 5 from the acid, which brings it to
That's
14.
14. Yeah.
Then he's reducing it to 7 because it made it save.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, he also gets an extra 1d6 force. I didn't know he was using that. So.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. So wherever the extra 1d6 was coming from. All right.
No.
So-
No. On a failed save, the target takes damage as if it were hit by the arrow,
Yeah, it
plus
passed
an
the
extra
save.
1d6.
Right. But it got a 21 and it's dex
Yeah.
save,
Yeah,
bro.
so it
No,
doesn't take
yeah.
the extra force damage.
But I
Okay.
rolled that d6 because of the acid arrow that I used.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then I had it right, and that's great.
Yeah.
So is 7 damage enough to kill it? We asked 100 Americans, and the survey results were yes. It only had 5 hit points left.
Yes.
So there's an explosion of sound from inside the chute. There is a loud farting sound, and then there is a rolling sound. And then the other beholder that just like poops out like Marble Works style, or Super Monkey Ball, whatever your preference is, out of the chute and lands on top of the other beholder, which also releases a loud fart cloud, which, adding insult to injury, scatters the remains of Chuck Bennington in every direction.
You mean the dust?
Yeah, that was the remains.
Um,
Yeah, and that is the end of that. Holy shit, Chuck!
It happens, man.
That was a
Who knew
long
it?
run. That was a
Who knew it
long
could-
ass run.
It
You know, I
was.
could finish that fight with just 2 spells.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
Um,
beholders try to shut down magic when they can, but they
Yeah.
were at a point now where they had to really be picky and choosy about where they were aiming their shit. So
Yeah, it's getting
yeah.
bad.
Crash, I do need to ask if we're allowing artificers.
I
in
mean,
this
they're
game?
OP
Because
as hell and broken, but so is everything in this campaign. So
We did say artificers were.
well,
yeah, and
basically,
they've
I
been
could
they've
either
been
play-
available. They've been available since the beginning. You just
Yep.
got to use the latest UA
Yep.
through D&D Beyond.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, then we're getting Lenkle to Core Chaser, Pantook's known brother, the Artificer.
Oh shit! All right.
Did you ever make him? Like, finish
I'm
making him?
making him now.
I thought
can't-
you already made
I had the idea for him, but that was after I made King Frog the Druid. But who wants to play a Druid at level 20?
He's been in the basement of my tower for like the last 50 years.
Oh my god. So, that was kind of crazy. We still have time on the clock. Does anybody need 5 minutes for a drink or a bio break, or do you just want to roll into the next bit of this?
I'm okay with
Trying to
rolling
figure-
into it.
Yeah, me too.
Well, what's the result of it? I mean,
I mean, you tell me. You guys are the players. Like, let's see what happens. Pantuk and Bloodhound, you're the only two people left standing. Rurik is out cold, over here to the side.
I will give
So,
Burke a potion.
well, I was gonna pat down Rook to see if he had a potion to give it to him,
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, you can do that.
and then you can
Rick,
take
He's
care of the
naked.
Rick
stone
has
people.
nothing. Rick
He's
has
not
nothing.
naked. He
Oh,
has
that's right.
fine clothes, a shield, and a sword.
A long sword, yes, and a little pouch of components that I don't know what's in it.
That's
So we've been
true.
randomly grabbing from Pantuk's side.
So, what do you got? What are you guys gonna do for him?
I'll give him a health pot.
Okay.
You gonna roll that
Hey,
for me?
Matt, what type of gnome are you?
He's a forester.
Forest gnome, so I can talk to animals.
Fireball! Let's get out of the way.
Ooh, free minor illusion.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Wait, where's everybody?
Hey, Rick.
Where's Chuck?
Pantuk
Whoa.
is Pantuk's picking up pieces.
He's
Anything
one.
valuable.
He's one with this domain.
He's
Pantuk just
gone,
waves his
Rorik.
hand towards the pile of dust on the floor.
Chuck is dead.
And he didn't leave anything behind for us. Not a piece.
Can you bring him back, Pantuk?
If he would have given me a finger, I could have brought him back.
So, wait, before you wake up Jasir, Pantuk, you know,
Yeah.
we've had talks in the past. What about this blood hunter guy? Can we trust him?
Yeah, he's cool. He's with us. I summoned him, by the way.
His
so-
name's Bloodhound, just so you know.
But,
Yeah, you guys can still hear the eerie telepathic bond that you share with your stoned companions.
Oh, can you turn that off, Pantuk?
Oh, you know what? I feel so much worse about what happened Sunday morning now that I think about it, that people who are petrified still know what's going on around them. Oh my god, that poor woman. Anyways.
Here we go.
Oh god, that poor woman!
Oh my god.
The statue in the cage.
Oh god. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do? You got two stoned allies here, and Chuck has been scattered in every which direction. Fine white powder.
Since Caretaker's probably lighter, he's gonna try and grab Caretaker and drag him across the ground next to Jasir.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're out of combat. I'm assuming, drag. You could probably do it. Your strength is a what now, Bloodhound?
A 0, a 10.
A 10. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. So it's hard work. But you do drag it over. Where are you trying to drag him to?
Just adjacent to Jasir.
Okay.
Could you be brothers of a gnome and be a different type of gnome?
I mean,
Different father, different
could be-
mother.
you could be like half brothers, probably.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Maybe Papa Horchaser was, a Horchaser.
Chasing horse.
Yeah. You might have like 50 half brothers. Every character for the rest of the campaign could just be a Horchaser gnome.
What are the runes on the?
Oh yeah.
Sarcophagus.
So dwarf with stone cunning. Man. I honestly thought you were the one that was going to go down in that fight. I have like a bitter taste in my mouth. Sweet
You
Charles
had
is out.
plenty of chances.
Whatever. This is
Now they're gonna give me a hard time. They're gonna say I have plot armor because I'm still alive. That's what they're gonna say.
Don't
had
worry.
plot
Chuck's,
armor the
Chuck's
whole
already
time,
gonna
dude.
give me.
All right, this is literally the third room of the dungeon, so don't worry. There's still time for you. All right, in here, as you crack. Oh, you don't crack open the lid. Sorry, that would
I'm
be,
reading what.
that,
Yeah.
that might
reading
kill
what
everybody. Yeah. There is no real inscription on it. It is it is one of those like minimalist pieces of art where just the piece of stone itself and the cut of the stone and the grain of the polished marble just sort of like tells the tale. You get the idea that someone completely badass is buried inside of here.
Oh man, that'd be so cool if it was like a gnome
The
artificer.
fact that it is one of the only stone surfaces that has not been defaced by the beholders is encouraging and also discouraging at the same time.
Dude, and now you don't have Charles to tell you, don't you touch that grave.
Yeah. You also see that there is a God, what the hell is this thing called? A dais. Yeah, there's a dais over here, and it does have some very faintly glowing runes upon it.
Rurik walks over and from a distance and asks Panta to come over to investigate it.
All right.
Oh no, that's fine. Just leave us here.
We have more pressing things.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
do it.
no. The fact that we're all half dead and two of us are
And the-
stone,
and
one
the
of us
guy who had the
is
ability to cleanse the
really dead.
the stone is out of there too.
But by all means, Rurik, do the thing that you do best. Read things.
All right, Rurik, it will take at least a minute to examine the magic upon this the dais, but we will try our best here. All right.
Bloodhound's just gonna ready in action.
Okay. Let's see. Pantook. This is more of a religion thing, but you could try Arcana if you want.
I
But
can
this
do
is
religion.
okay.
I
Panta,
can
are you trained in
help
religion?
you. Yeah, I would say I have a 5.
You know,
I
I think we know about the same amount of information. Why
All
don't
right.
you go ahead?
Why don't one of you try to do it?
I will help. I will
There
help
you go.
you.
Rurik, try it with advantage since you're the one that is trained in religion. Yeah. So this is a essentially a dais for the pious. So it rewards people who come here and pray to the sacred ancestor who is buried within this sarcophagi.
Rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know the sacred ancestor?
I would.
Do we know who it is, or
It's
Are
probably.
we gonna open this or
Lord.
what?
Well, maybe we should pray to this first. I don't know.
You get the feeling that if it's based on piety, you probably want to take advantage of it before you defile the tomb, rather than afterwards.
Fine, we can say a prayer.
All right, hold hands. Everybody stand around it.
What the fuck?
Right. Oh wait, not Chuck. Chuck's dead.
Wait. Let's bring the stone guys over. And
Oh
we'll,
yeah, we're bringing the statues too.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll,
you're
we'll
gonna
form a
oh,
circle.
okay.
Yeah, we'll form a
Interesting,
circle. Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
You don't want to get a broom and sweep Chuck up next to it?
Yeah, we'll put a pile.
Oh, I already picked up Chuck and put him in a little bag. Who knows what his ashes can do? They're probably pretty holy. Ooh, that's what I do.
Okay.
Antic
Okay.
sprinkles
All right.
Chuck's ashes on the tomb. Yeah. There aren't any holier ashes in the room.
That's true. Yeah, his ashes, they're supposed to be like a dull gray dust, but his are more like the white, like rainbow glitter that you buy at like an art store. Yeah. So, just
You mean what I imagine of unicorn vomiting?
yes. So you sprinkle that sweet, Asimar glitter all over everything. Rurik, it reminds you of your youth when you and the original order would just snort lines of unicorn horn.
Good old days.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Where his ashes and dust hit the dais, they sort of just spark up and just get absorbed into the altar, into the dais.
I've never really prayed before. What do we do?
Well, I don't know. I just hold hands, and I'll pray.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
So
Normally
I'm
when you pray, you
All
ask for
right.
weird shit.
So, Rourke, you rolled a pretty good religion check, so I feel obligated to tell you that neither of the gods in your life would be the appropriate god to pray to at this particular location. Just throwing that out there. But you have a history of going your own way. So, with that knowledge in your heart and your mind, you can still proceed however you feel would be best for your character.
Well, I would pray to, like, my deity. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work.
That's why I'm kind of pointing it out. There are, from what I understand, two deity-like figures in your life, and I'm saying that neither of them is affiliated with this this
That's
tomb.
What
okay.
about your mother-in-law?
I
Try
don't know.
her.
Could
Try her.
can we read to see what's on the tomb? Like if there's a name.
Well, again, like
Yeah, I would tell
he
him.
checked it out, and it was just like this beautiful. It's like if Apple designed a stone sarcophagi, it kind of has that. There's like just these beautiful, clean lines, no discernible like seams or writing or anything. It's just like a beautiful box made of marble.
Drasier, can you hear me? Do you feel anything?
What do you want?
Well,
Drasier, you literally can feel like nothing physically because you are stone. Spiritually, you know that this place was once sacred to good aligned creatures. But in the centuries that have passed, a far realm corruption has sort of settled over the area. That said, this does retain uh, some of the power that it had before.
good
I don't
aligned
know.
and dwarves. A dwarven what? A forge?
That's right.
Blacksmith?
Yeah.
Blacksmith
Well, I'm
dwarves.
good.
What kind of god
I'm
would
a
be
dwarf.
that? Can we just pray in general
Yeah,
to
if you
this
want.
to this
Maybe. Yeah, go ahead, stranger.
um
Pantek's praying to his god.
Yeah,
uh,
I mean, you know that there are several gods of the dwarves, Rourke, that are related to the Forge. Moradin, of course, is like the Jesus of their pantheon. He kind of just stole a little bit of everybody's portfolio, as it were. But there are other dwarven deities as well, like I believe Dumadurin. I think I'm saying that right. Uh, he's the dwarven god of secrets. I don't know if that also includes the forge. Let's see. Duma Thoin, excuse me. And he is the keeper of secrets under the mountain and underground exploration. So probably not. You're probably better off just going with Moradin if you were gonna play it safe. If you're gonna play it safe.
I th- yeah, I think I've heard that Moradin name before.
Yeah.
So, can we like wake up caretaker and Drasier or no?
Well, they're stone.
We're not
Just-
exactly asleep, mind you.
Just rest.
Shh.
8 hours, and that's a long rest, right?
If I could punch you right now, I
That,
would.
that has absolutely nothing to do with petrification.
I know.
Okay.
It's just like
I'm-
shh, caretaker. Shh.
All right. So
pray.
are we praying to this thing or not?
Let's pray to Moradin.
All right, who's leading the prayer? What are we saying? Let's get some RP in here. We got to meet our quota for the night. Let's do this.
Well,
You
I'm a
started
dwarf.
it. Go for
all right,
it.
all right. Well, whoever this deity is, I'm
That's a good
I'm
start.
not a good dwarf, and I'm not a bad dwarf. But I think that you would help us try to defeat this evil that's coming. And so if any aid you can give us, we'd appreciate it. If you can heal our friends, if you can bring Chuck back, if you can give me some armor, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Panto just kind of looks over at you
I need some armor. What?
weirdly.
You know, you can bring Chuck back. You can give me a breastplate. Either one.
I guess
I like
Panto
how
just
I like
looks
how
down and says, "Greed does not is not good or evil, I guess."
I like how the life of Chuck is equivalent to some armor.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Why not just say
Should-
tickets to the forge?
Should we go around the room and say
All right. The prayer has been received. Give me a second to process this. The armor was of course a nice toss in there at the end. Wow. Okay. Let's see.
And we all died.
yeah, the altar explodes, doing 300 damage?
I don't know.
You know, at this point, I would say drag us our stony corpses into there. At least we're not quite corpses.
Into where?
You know, somebody make the demi-plane, drag us into it, then close the demi-plane with us inside, and because that's not an anti-magic zone or wild magic zone, teleport away from inside that room. It's the only safe escape you got.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
How
we
do
came
wanna
here for the
escape?
forge.
Yeah, we're here for a reason.
All right. Well, there was a number of boons that this could have granted you. But since the easiest one is to give you armor, that is what I will do. So,
I
the
knew
s-
it. I knew
the,
it.
sar- the sarcophagi slides open,
Does it wish
Uh,
spell?
and inside is a well-preserved corpse of a dwarven woman, an ancient hero of her people. She has a a suit of plate mail on of a fine dwarven make.
Hmm.
Can't
Uh,
wear plate mail?
you can't wear plate mail.
Didn't specify, dumbass.
I thought you were a
Oh,
fighter.
man. Well, don't you have to? Is there a strength requirement? No.
Well, so the strength requirement as a dwarf means that it just reduces your speed. If you're proficient but not strong enough, it reduces your speed by 10. But as a dwarf, since you don't get
No,
You're a
no
mountain
encumbrance.
dwarf, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I can wear that.
I've been wearing plate armor this whole time, you fool.
All right. She also has a shield and a pretty badass looking hammer. This is quite a haul of gear, and the light that sort of glowed and opened the sarcophagi to you is the same color light as what shines from the dais.
You know, you could
Uh,
ask for Chuck back, right?
As you approach, you see the woman's body glow with that same bright light and
Ooh.
vanish, leaving behind the 3 pieces of equipment.
Damn it. You know me too well.
All right. Well, it's a lot more respectful than you guys pull this poor dead woman out and start undressing her. And yeah, so they thought about this kind of stuff, like the angels. They were like really
We're-
thinking hard about this.
Panto
Rourke would
puts his
look over
bone
the
saw.
armor and try to, pick it up and examine it.
Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about this armor real quick.
You can
Hold
do it.
on.
You can do it in treasure if you want to do it that, unless there's something bad or something. I don't know.
Pantook puts his bone saw back in his bag.
They always bury their greatest heroes in cursed armor for sure. But I guess if they have a labyrinth, that would make sense. I'll make amendments to this dungeon the next time I
I
run
think
it.
you should, yes.
Yeah, I will definitely credit you with that one. I'll be like, you worked super hard to get this incredible loot. So, and then you prayed for permission to take it without angering the ancient dwarven ghost that lives here. But it's cursed. LOL.
Yeah, if you're not lawful good when you put it on, it kills you.
This armor will answer a question. Yeah, how's that? We'll kind of go.
Oh
for that
my
one.
god, no,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Give it to some nice NPC.
Yeah, for real.
He's already
Garfield.
pulled that on us.
It's not a journey of discovery.
Journey of discovery.
Yeah, this armor is pretty badass. You have no doubts that it is magical. There is a motif of a gold dragon worked into the design on the breastplate of the plate mail. You have no doubt that this is magical armor. These are fitted pieces of dwarven metal combined with subtle or supple dragon skin leather. Pretty damn nice stuff. So that's going on.
I'll have to paint that dragon green to match that emerald dragon I got.
Let's see. The shield is nothing to write home about. It is a masterwork piece of craftsmanship. It is worth 2,500 gold. But it is just a shield.
Well, you got Chuck's shield to remember him by, at least.
And finally, there is the pretty dope ass hammer here. So I guess I should tell you about that real quick. You will need, of course, identify spells and all that jazz. Let's see. The hammer, it looks like something that like an intern at Blizzard tried to design when they asked him to make a cool hammer. We'll find cooler art for it than what D&D can provide. But basically, the heads of the hammer, like the either head of the hammer, is an angry, scowling dwarven face.
That's so perfect for.
This is not like a forge hammer. It's just like a war hammer.
Correct. This is actually a maul. This is not just a warhammer. This is a big ass freaking deal.
I just love the fact that the more the Rurik's allies get fucked up, the more rewards he gets. That's
the benefit of keeping your character alive.
No, it's just honestly what was on the in the chest here. This is a dwarven dungeon after all. Yeah, you get the feeling that this is a mega hype, ridiculously good item. And examining it closer would probably tell you more. So, yeah. You get the feeling, Rurik, that she was buried with the shield purely for ornamentational purposes, because there's no way that she could have wielded the maul one-handed and also had the shield. So, pretty nuts. So, that's what you guys find in there.
That was one hell of a fight.
Yeah.
To get that kind of armor. And a maul, I guess.
You guys tell me your next move. You have these two statues. You have your gnome, your bloodhound, and your Rurik.
So
I say we harvest.
I'm assuming that Pantuk's bro is going to show up at some point. So that's the thing that we'll have to figure out.
So we
Rick, I'm so glad you have armor now.
Oh, it feels better.
I actually have a funny idea for how to introduce him.
Oh, okay. You want to jump into private chat while these guys try to figure out the next move?
Yeah, sure.
So are we staying in the dungeon and going deeper after we heal, or are we getting out of here?
I don't know. Do you plan on going with only 3 people?
Well, if like Drasir said we drag you guys into that demi-plane. I don't know if there's
Once you
anything we
guys
can do
close
to...
the door on that demi plane, you can't get back here. You're done.
Oh
Why?
well.
Because you can't make
Because
the
we have
demi
no
plane
way to get
appear
out.
wherever you want.
Oh crap.
You mean like once I go in it and then try to open it again from there?
You can't open it again from the inside once the hour runs out. Because technically the door disappears once that hour runs out, and so you're just essentially trapped on the little demi plane until you cast for the door to appear again. Well, even then, you can't open from the inside. You
So,
can't choose where you open out into.
so do you have plane shift, Pantuk? Hey, Riddles. Is anybody there?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hear you.
I mean, what if we put you guys in the demi-plane? You
What
guys brought in a couple new characters, and then we... If Riddles, do you have plane shift?
Because here's the thing, that wouldn't make
No.
any sense.
You don't have plane shift. You don't have a fork tuned to our plane, do you?
A tuning fork?
No.
It's a fork that's tuned to the plane that we were on, back to our...
Yeah,
What-
it's a
what plane?
literal tuning fork.
No, I don't. That would be pretty cool.
Could we crush your stone thing and stop the petrification?
Probably. But I can only do it to one person. And I have to
Hey,
remake
Matt,
it
can
every
you
8
come
hours.
down? Can you come down, Matt?
Yeah, one sec. I'm kind of helping these.
Well, all right. We'll see you when you get here.
All right.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what my stone does.
You have to put it in the people, right?
No, I just have to break it on her. Here, read.
Alright, remove all curses, diseases, and poisons. I don't know if it's a curse. It might be a curse.
Huh. So... Can Riddles shrink one of you down and free, and then wake up the other one?
What do you mean?
Well, what's that stone he has? And how often can he use that ability?
I
He
believe
can use it, but he has to make a new
once
one
every long rest. Yeah.
every 8 hours. He has to make a new one
Yep.
when he uses
So
it.
if he uses it on Drasir and then creates a safe place, we all go in there. Then after 8 hours, it creates another one and wakes up Caretaker.
Here's the thing. Caretaker's still at full health. Drasir is not.
Right. So you wake up Drasir first, so he can...
This will actually regain all his hit points if it works. If it doesn't work, I don't know what it'll do.
Technically, it's not a curse, disease, or poison.
Well, I think petrification is a curse.
I think it is a curse, isn't it?
I think. I only think because, like, basilisk petrification, I don't know if that's a curse. You know what? Let's look it up.
I'm putting this plate mail on while I'm waiting.
That's the top question asked about petrification.
I lost my father's shield.
No, technically,
Alright,
it's not a curse.
Rules as written, yeah, it's not a curse, it's a condition. Which means the only thing that can stop it or reverse it is greater restoration.
Greater restoration, okay.
This is
Well, why don't
tough.
you go down and see what they wanted to do?
He already dropped down there.
Okay. No, I'm just feeling fucking defeated. This just sucks.
it got out of hand real quick as soon as everyone started running in. I think that was the mistake. Because I think if we had just funneled them into the hallway, we would have been fine.
Yeah, that might have been better, but can't change it now. It sucks.
Nope.
Um, man, this really sucks. Cause we just long rested. 2 people are stone. Rurik has 6 health. Chuck's dead. Pantook's
Yeah.
half health. And this wasn't even the end fight. There's a mother. This is a Beholder Hive, essentially.
Yeah.
So the mother's probably gonna be insane.
I missed what the hammer did. Did he tell you what your new hammer does?
No, he's gotta inspect it.
Oh, okay. It's just a really nice looking hammer.
It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Maul.
So yeah, I was before he said it was set in stone. I was like, we should ask for an ally. Have someone rise up, Ralnor or something.
Or, ask for your friends to be unpetrified.
Yeah, well, or something. Well, maybe an ally can unpetrify someone.
Or ask for a particular ally to be revived.
He
One who
didn't
just
want.
got
He
dusted.
didn't want to come back. He was
That's
salivating.
the
over
point
the-
is Rurik has proven his selfishness once again.
What?
Not the player, but the character.
All right. So with that, the light that was emanating from the dais fades. The runes stop glowing and become just carvings in the stone.
So, Rurik, as the leader of the Order, what grand plan do you have now?
To go to bed.
Can we harvest this Beholder Eye? Panther?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's finish up the night with harvesting another Beholder Eye. Keep in mind the Beholder Eye is very, very big. So you gotta keep in mind where you're gonna store it and all of that good stuff. I will need an Arcana check to figure out the best way to approach, and then you would need a medicine check or a survival check to extract it. So let's get the Arcana check first.
Boom. DM inspiration.
Oh damn. All right.
Might as well. It's the end of the night.
Yeah, you are extremely confident that you'll be able to guide them to harvest all of the parts. Whoever makes this medicine or survival check will be doing so at advantage.
Who is good at medicine or survival? Because I'm not trained
Boy.
either.
I know
Keep-
I am. Oh, wait.
I am going to say that the one that was fried to death, probably not a good eye, but the one that was expertly killed with a heat-seeking missile, yeah, that one is still pristine.
Here, Rurik, why don't you lean my stone body over this beholder and I'll help?
I love that the telepathic link allows you guys to still be a part of the action. This will be a great dungeon. They just got to put you on a little cart or a wheelbarrow, and I think it'll be good.
I'll do it.
All right, let's see that check. Medicine or survival. Getting the eye is tough.
Survival.
Can I help
Hmm.
action? Oh, he's
That's
already got
an
advantage.
already
He's already got advantage. He's already got advantage. I don't know how much better it could get.
Oh,
Not great.
Wah.
14.
14.
Where's Chuck Sora? Where's Chuck Sora?
As you go to start cutting loose the eye, you decide to start easy. So you're going to get the membrum, which is the outer skin of the beholder, so that it's basically like a rubbery balloon. So you're trying to get a hold of that. That alone, the easiest part of the beholder was a DC 15. So as you kind of slide your knife in there to extract it, there is just a loud fart of just kind of, and then there is a sudden bang as the creature's body explodes, Pantook, give me a D10. D10 roll.
I just want to see if I could have done it. Nope.
All right, a 9. Oh shit.
Please tell me parts of it explode and hit one of the statues.
Oh my god.
TPK.
Yeah, Pantook, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's got to be one of its eyes going, huh?
Okay.
Did Panic just get disintegrated?
That would be so funny.
Pantook, you just took 53 points of force damage as you triggered its disintegration eye stalk one last time. If that reduces you to
He's
0
safe.
HP, you are turned to
Nah,
dust.
he's safe. He's got 67.
It's like, oh, I gotta get another character ready.
Oh
Damn!
my god. All right. So yeah, that baby is blown up.
Maybe we should short rest, guys. Wake up, Panta. Can you use that stone of yours on one of these two?
Me and myself.
What
Sure.
are the stones?
Unfortunately, all of the things that the transmuter stone can do, it does not say
affect-
anything about removing petrification.
The only thing that can do that is a greater restoration. Or maybe a boon. I don't know.
Definitely a boon. Yeah, a boon. Yeah, you could have prayed for a boon there. Boons are usually really strong. But
Could have brought back someone.
Hey, Rook,
It
you know,
can restore life, bring back Chuck.
hey, if you smash the lips off of Caretaker, he can't talk when he gets back.
Yeah.
Boy, does it not work like that.
Well, what if we
Doesn't-
just face them over in one of these corners towards the wall?
You know
and
what? You know, I swear.
Come back. We can come back and get them later.
Are you? Here's a question.
all right,
Are
so
you all planning on taking a long rest?
as the grumpy old men bicker telepathically with each other, the camera sort of pans up towards the cathedral ceiling of this tomb, and the ominous beholder tube that feeds into it, and that is where we will end for the night. And so we will continue. We will continue the exploration of this beholder hive next week.